What's up, guys? How's it going? Game day, another one, a little special one, obviously. That's the reason we have the Kelee Green jerseys on. The Kelee Green week, Thomas. We need it. The rematch, the revenge game against the Giants. Let's go.
4-0. 4-0 in Kelee Green days. Let's make it 5. I mean, man, geez, this is an interesting game, Josh. There's a lot of noise outside the Eagles organization. Obviously, A.J. Brown, maybe we'll talk about him. Maybe we won't. There's a lot of injured players I'm sure we'll get to. But most importantly, Philadelphia's lost 2 games this year, Josh. The only one they actually got manhandled and really beat from start to finish was the Giants 2 weeks ago. The Bronco game, they had a lead. Then Denver came back, had some weird calls go against Philadelphia. This was the game they got beat up. 2 big differences today that I think could make the world of a change for Philadelphia against a very feisty but 2-win Giant team. Jalen Carter got his jersey on today.
Yep.
Quinyon Mitchell. Both basically didn't play in that game 2 weeks ago. That makes the difference today. Get a win, go into the bye happy, and let Howie Roseman hunt at the trade deadline. I'm pumped.
I am too, yes. And one of the picks, which I think people have seen, obviously through the videos and everything else there, but Jalen Carter, get a sack. You know, I like that you're repping the jersey.
Yes.
At least one. By this point, you know, before the bye week, if I had said, like, hey, Jalen Carter might not have a sack leading up into the bye week, everybody would be like, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Yet, if he doesn't do it this game, that's where we'll be at. So surely this is the answer for Jalen Carter. Get the sack, dominate the Giants' offensive line, which has been certainly susceptible. We saw the pressures last time, and get the job done. So before we get to the inactives, also make sure to drop a like for us. We appreciate you guys, as always, hanging out on the game streams like you do. Shout out to you guys. Also, Dylan with a 5, starting out with a bang. We'll get to these super chats as quickly as I can, as always. Says, honestly, and it didn't take long, but honestly, getting fed up with AJ. He's a captain acting like this, now deleting positive Twitter posts about Jalen. I'd rather Smitty get that all-pro.
I don't know if that's true. I've seen all this stuff. If you're wondering, there's tweets going around saying AJ deleted tweets that praised Jalen Hurts from years ago. I don't know if that's true or not. I've seen mixed, reports saying yes, saying no. I'm so tired of all this stuff. Let's win today. Let's get to the trade deadline because we've all said it's going to be very difficult to trade A.J. Brown because of his $50+ million dead cap this year and next year if they do. And then bring him back. He'll be healthy, as they reported today, for the Green Bay Monday Nighter 2 weeks from tomorrow. That's all I care about. I'm so tired of the A.J. Brown drama that it seems to be spun up by reporters and people on Twitter. Today, I want Devontae Smith to go crazy, John Dotson to go crazy, maybe John Mechie or Darius Cooper to go crazy. I want to see this attack go absolutely wild on a defense that, in reality, Josh, we struggled against them 2 weeks ago. This is not a great back end with 2 players missing for the New York Giants.
Yes, we did. And I will just say this, too, because we're not trying to stir up anything. I don't normally, the positive vibes. Last thing, we're moving on to the game. He has been deleting posts because I did a test on it myself, and I bookmarked it, and I was trying to see, hey, because it was another positive thing about Jalen. It's no longer there on the bookmarks. The post is vanished. I could see the quoted part, but I cannot see.
Interesting.
And there's only one way for that to happen, which is the owner of that tweet. So I don't know. It's just there's always something going on, drama, everything else. But the most important thing is get this dub here, take care of business. The inactives for the game, I'll get to some of these other super chats as well. We've got Adoree Jackson, as you know, A.J. Brown, injury-wise, Cam Jurgens, Sam Howell, third quarterback there, obviously, for the inactive part. But, I mean, you got a lot of question marks here, Thomas. You get the cornerback spot. Is Kelee Ringo got cooked? He has been a lot of times. Is he going to be able to hold up enough against this Giants team? You still think that the defense should be able to. Jacorian Bennett, for some reason, did not end up being the guy. We thought that he could be this week, maybe after the bye week, but they held him out. BG's not playing. As we mentioned there, Cam Jurgens being inactive, so Brett Toth is the center. There's several different question marks going into this game.
Yeah, the worrisome one for me is Cam Jurgens. Brett Toth has struggled mightily, especially out from running schemes out of the shotgun. Does Philadelphia go under center, more 12 personnel tonight or this afternoon? I think so. The BG one is a bummer, not a big surprise, although 3 edge rushers today, a lot of Jalen Hunt. Need him to maybe get that first big sack of the season. I think the secondary is my least concern. I know Kelee Ringo got worked by Lil Jordan Humphrey 2 weeks ago, but there was no Quinyon Mitchell. I think that makes a huge difference in this football game. Mac McWilliams is active. He hasn't played that much this season, only 3 games so far, the rookie cornerback. He could go ahead and fill in for Ringo if an injury were to happen or Ringo were to stink. To me, though, it's going to be how do they block up front? That has been the Achilles heel of Philadelphia's rushing attack, and when they played bad, like the Giants game, pass blocking as well. Can Brett Toth hang on Drew Kendall, the backup center, the rookie center, he's active today, so they have an option there if things were to get really ugly.
Yeah, we've seen that in the past for the Matt Pryor situation, which took too long to change to Fred Johnson. But, at least you have a backup plan if we see that. Does Saquon finally get over, not even 100 yards, dare I say, get over 80 yards rushing? Does he have a 120-plus yard run for the first time this season? It would be nice. We haven't seen it so far, but yes, the O-line is certainly a big factor of that. Aisha, we appreciate this, the positive vibes here with a 5. What's up, guys? Sending good vibes. Hoping Toth will be better with more reps this week. Can't wait for JC and JD to show out. Go Birds. There we go.
Yeah, I think the latter part perfectly says it. JC and JD have got to go big today because physicality was mentioned a lot in that loss to the Giants. They got out-physicaled by Cam Skattebo and Jaxson Dart. I think having Jalen Carter back in there, setting the tone early, you want to force Jaxson Dart to make mistakes. Denver couldn't do it for 3 straight quarters. They figured it out in quarter number 4, and he started to give you some turnovers there. That's what they need to go ahead and duplicate today.
There we go. Score predictions as we're getting fairly close, about 5 minutes from kickoff. As we do, as always, I know people ask, okay, eventually we're going to get this thing figured out because people have, hey, the score, the time, the clock for the game, it's a little bit more difficult. Don't have really the software engineering capability, development, the APIs and everything that it might take. And if I do it manually, I would not be able to comment on the game at all. So at some point we will. I know that there's others out there. Bear with us. It may be in the playoffs. It may not be till next season, but at some point we will have a play clock for you to know. But until then, Thomas does a great job of obviously getting you in sync. So as far as if you want to time it up, game clock, play clock, everything else, which we'll have here in a couple minutes. Score predictions, as I mentioned, I was saying 27-17. I said 30-20 earlier in the week, and then AJ was out, so I'm like, I'll maybe decrease those a little bit. I still feel like the all the reasons we've mentioned before this game, but like the revenge aspect or whatever you want to call it, Jalen Carter, Quinyon Mitchell being in there, 27-17 is kind of the revised score predictions I'm going with.
I think that was similar for me. I think I was about 27-17. I would like them to get to 30 today. This just feels like a day where you can put all of the worry to bed, right? It was a must-win last week. We said that versus the Vikings. You couldn't go 3 straight losses. They got mission accomplished 1. Today's the day that you have your first dominant win. You beat a pesky Giant football team. You look good without A.J. Brown, and you just silence the drama for 2 weeks going into this bye and expect a trade to happen at corner or edge rusher, expect to get Nolan Smith, Brandon Graham back, A.J. Brown back, and jump into the teeth of this schedule, Josh. Coming up after the bye, get through this one, get to 6 wins. You play the Packers, you play the Lions, you play the Buffalo Bills, you play the Commanders twice. If they can enter the bye 6-2, the entire NFC playoff picture is wide open in front of them to go and get that number 1 seed.
Yep. Lots to do, lots to take care of. Going with the right vibes. I mean, it does a whole lot of difference. Obviously, we get this win and the momentum into the bye week instead of, man, if you were to lose back-to-back games, not, in successive weeks, but just, the next 2 games against the Giants or the last 2 games against the Giants going to the bye, that just does not create a whole lot of great vibes going into it. So get the job done. Ethan is doing his part. Appreciate that with a 5. Hey, boys, my sister got married yesterday. Hey, congrats to her. And the vibes are high. I've had my Publix fried chicken, so we should be fine. Go Birds.
That's doing right. That was from last week. If you're new, he hit the Publix chicken and it worked, and so he's had it already. Let's go. It's
only crazy if it doesn't work. So there you go, right. Ethan. We appreciate you, and we're repping the Kelee green jerseys, because you gotta do that for this one. The logo is just, I think I've got a clip here for people that maybe have not seen it. Surely you have by now, but if you've not, this is. It doesn't get much better than the painting of the field, the vintage logo. You see the end zones there. I know a few people were like, oh, they could possibly paint it with the Kelee green and everything else, but they get a little bit more of like the natural look to it.
It looks good.
I don't mind it. It's pretty nice. But yes, they're about to get underway here in a couple minutes. Get everybody synced up. Tim's with a 6. I think it's time for a Reed interception. He's been really quiet game-wise recently. I don't mind that.
There you go. Yep, I don't mind that either. Let's do it.
There we go. Cranky Cletus also with a 20 bomb. And speaking of Kelee Green Day, let's go Birds. Let's go Diaper Fund. A little combo there. That works out.
Yeah, well, if you're wondering, I did a little super chat goal. My wife mentioned this. This is my last game, not as a father, because we have a scheduled baby delivery next Monday.
Yes.
So this is it. This is my final game as a as a family of 2, I guess 3 plus my dog. But yeah, wife and I have a baby next week, and so last game as a father, diaper funds are the super chats today. So we appreciate you guys.
That is big time. That's actually not a bad idea either. LaTerrence starting out with a big one here, the 50 bomb. No AJ, no problem. We're missing Cam. We still have Pave the Lane. We have the Dagger. We have QB1. Today is the 26th of October. It's Kelee Green Day. It's Eagles versus Giants. And the last time I wore these jerseys, 26 showdown. Saquon comes into form today. I love everything about that. Let's go.
I love it. I hope 2-6. I hope 6. I'm also going to say, Josh, if there was a day for Jahan Dotson to have a big day, this is it. You think back to 2 Giant games ago. That was the Week 18 finale. No Jalen Hurts. Dotson was the number 1 at receiver because everyone else sat, and he had like 11 catches. I do think Jahan Dotson kind of shows why he still is a good receiver in this league and just gets a little overshadowed because the players ahead of him. Don't forget John Mechie. Don't forget Darius Cooper, who's activated. I think one of those 3 steps up in a big way today. I hope so.
Yeah, we were texting about that. People that don't know this, Thomas and I were texting about this before the game, and the Dotson picks and plays. Let's just say, scan the QR code, use code Philly Special, get your underdog picks in. If Jahan goes off today, I wouldn't be too surprised because it does set the stage for him very well in the sense of as all that you're talking about. But you try to, if you're the Giants coming into it. Do you try to shut down Smitty a little bit? Go, well, let's see if Jalen goes to someone else. But Jalen has a better chemistry with Jahan, even though he hasn't been on the field much. I still believe a better chemistry than when he had last season. So I don't know, maybe sneak in there for some people not expecting Jahan Dotson.
We'll see. Yeah, higher than 1.5. I smashed that a couple of times today. I'm not going to lie. Higher than 1.
Easy, but we say that sometimes.
But we do say that. That is very true.
Got one from Peter here. Hey, there you go. 10 bomb from Peter. Congratulations. A mini Mott.
There you go. Mini Mott, baby girl, coming up. Yep, we are 8 days away, which is nuts. This is the next time we stream a game, I'm going to look pretty tired. So just enjoy the vibrant, full of life, fully rested Thomas today on the stream because it's going to get very different.
I know that you said it before, but it did actually kind of like hit me in even a more realization of like this is the last game before becoming a father. So
pretty crazy.
It is pretty wild, but it's exciting very much. Brent with the 10 Philly Special Show memberships. Shout out to you, Brent. Appreciate that. Also the 10 members getting access to the membership and the ticket giveaway, which I will be out briefly next week as well, but I'll be doing the ticket giveaways and everything for the members. So rest assured, nothing is being changed there. It may just be a little bit earlier. So I will post in the videos. I'll share it with everybody. Same schedule. Johnny with a 2. Go Birds. DH. Thank you for abbreviating that. But go Birds.
There you go. Oh man.
Almost
all right.
there.
Well, we're about to go. We're going to see who gets the football first. Philadelphia historically loves to defer. Wasn't able to do it last week, but we'll see what they can go ahead and do this week as Kelee Green. It looks like Philadelphia is receiving is what I'm seeing right here. So they must have lost that toss. We'll confirm that shortly. But we're getting ready to go. No A.J. Brown, no Cam Jurgens, nor Dory Jaxson. You guys know that. We're getting the update here from the Fox sideline crew. Philadelphia in their Kelee Green uniforms with those gray pants. New York coming out with their blue pants, white jerseys, and obviously their blue Giant helmets. Josh, I'm ready to go. How about you? Here we go.
Well, big time. Let's get the dubs. Start out with a positive vibes. Come on.
All right. So, yes, Philadelphia will be receiving 60 degrees, sunny, beautiful day in South Philly. The winds are only 5 miles per hour. No problems there as the Giants run up and kick this one away, and we're getting ready to go here for Week 8 in the National Football League. This one is caught in the end zone and immediately brought down on the left knee of Will Shipley, and so the ball would be moved up and out trots Jalen Hurts. And a Philadelphia Eagle offense, Josh, that still can't run the football, but in the first quarter of basically every single game, it's been their best running quarter so far this season. Saquon averages over 5 yards a run early. Fourth quarter, it's under 1.5, so maybe they get him going to start here. We have a flag, though. We'll see what the penalty is.
Oh, boy. What do we got?
Will it be poor field position for Philadelphia? That's
we
always
don't need
the question.
That. It's every single week, it feels like. Devin also, here's the diaper fund. Thomas, congrats again. Got a feeling Jalix is going to have a breakout game. Let's go, boys.
I hope so.
Go Birds with a 20 bomb. By the way, feel free. I will get that. You can trust me. I'll get that to Thomas. But if it's on my channel, it's a little bit more difficult because we had to transfer
Pop
this
over
stuff.
to mine if you wanted the diaper fund. There you go.
It's a little bit easier that way. But yes, we appreciate it.
Illegal formation on Philadelphia, so a 5-yard backpedal.
Because we might as well, get more yards.
Smile Munden, yeah, well.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, no A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts ready to go here. Philadelphia's passing attack finally came alive. We'll see if they can duplicate it in back-to-back weeks. There's a lot of cheering going on inside the stadium, yet they're all kind of standing around. We're not exactly sure what's happening right now.
Kind of taking a while.
Are they moving them up further? Hard to say. All right, well, anyway, into the huddle we go. Gosh, Kelee Green looks so good. You forget how good it looks until you see it in the sun in Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Against
Opening
the
drive
NFC
of the game.
East.
First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. So they must have picked up that penalty is what I believe that they did. Either way, they start out in the gun. Smitty at the bottom of the formation. Barkley to the right of Jalen Hurts. First down and 10. Hurts calls for the football. He's going to throw. Four-man rush. Steps up. Dirty pocket. Rolling to his left. Still rolling. Still rolling. Now he's going to fire. And that's incomplete. Tried to get Devontae Smith down the field. Good coverage there. I thought Jalen had a chance to run that, but instead threw it to Smitty. Incomplete. Second down and 10.
All right, I'm about a play and a half behind you, it looks like. So I'm about to see the first play. We can get synced up here in a bit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Tell me whenever they get back to the huddle. I'll go ahead and pause for a second here. As soon as you see that sideline shot of them running to the huddle, let me know. Looks like they're bringing in Darius Cooper here for the second snap. We forget number 80 has not played with that shoulder injury for quite a while. As I got them huddling up right now on my screen.
Okay, I'm just showing the team as Cooper's getting on the field. Now they're just starting to huddle.
Okay, I'll reset here after this next play. They're going to go in I formation. Single back, Saquon is the lone back there. Cooper in the game at the bottom of the formation. Hurts on second down and 10. It's a run to the left. Saquon bounces out. Big hole. There goes Saquon Barkley to the 50. He's gone to the 40. Saquon to the 30. There he goes.
No!
The opening run of the game. Touchdown,
Are you serious?
Saquon Barkley. He's
Yes!
back, baby. He's officially back. No flag. 7-0 Philadelphia. Yes!
Saquon is back! This offensive line! Come on!
Wow.
Yes!
The left side, too, Josh. They went the left side here. That's been the problem side. Under center. And they hit it for a 65-yard touchdown run. And there is Saquon Barkley, the longest run of the game. And he's approaching probably his best rushing day on one single handoff.
He is.
That is a perfect start for Philadelphia.
65 yards, right? Am I not mistaken? 65? The 16 and a half, 17 and a half longest rush easily hit that one. Oh my gosh, that did wonders. The most difficult part was being 5 seconds behind because I'm like, what's going on?
Extra point up and good.
Yes.
So it took less than 45 seconds for Philadelphia to hit a home run, their first rushing home run of the season. There it is. You know, it took 9 weeks, Josh, to score a touchdown in the first quarter last year. Maybe it just takes 8 weeks to get Saquon going, and then they'll do it every single week since.
It's a fantastic point because, Thomas, we were wearing the Kelee Green jerseys the time we scored the first quarter. And we're wearing the Kelee Green. It's the streak of good luck that we needed. Oh, how great it is. It took way too long to see that. Come on. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Oh, my gosh, what a start. What an absolutely crazy start for Philadelphia. Just what the doctor ordered. All right. So, 65-yard run, as longest of the season, and just like that, the Eagle defense comes out, Josh. That's almost like deferring to the second half. Because, literally, you're up 7-0.
Completely.
Plus, the defense comes out immediately, and you put Jaxson, Dart, and this team that wants to run the football in an early hole. We absolutely love it. Okay, Jake Elliott trotting back out there, Josh. Let me know whenever you are getting ready to go here.
Okay.
Make sure we're synced up.
I'm seeing Jake now.
Okay, tell me whenever he's about to kick it. Like right as he's about to actually put his foot on it. I'm going to pause. Tell me when you get there.
Okay.
Make sure that we all can sync up here. Okay, the kickoff is angling left and returnable from the 2. New York to the 10, 15, 20, working on the right side to the 30, and then brought down by a multitude of Kelee Green jerseys at the 32-yard line, including Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and special teams ace Cameron Latu. And out comes Jaxson Dart. He was fantastic for 3 quarters last week, Josh. And then the late interception sunk the Giants, trying to hold on. 33 points by the defense was the main problem there. But New York did not score enough late in that game to get win number 3. Sitting at 2-5, if New York wants to make a push here in a very crowded NFC, they got to go now or never. Let's hope it's never today as Jaxson Dart gets ready to go from his own 31. Working right to left. Giants in their all-white uniforms and the Red Sox. Shotgun. Skattebo to his left. Dart calls for the football. Still surveys the defense. Now motions the tight end. Takes the snap. He's going to go ahead and give to Skattebo, running right side, hit very quickly, and will only go forward for about 4. And that is a matchup to watch all game long, Josh. The interior Eagle defensive line versus Cam Skattebo. 3 rushing touchdowns 2 weeks ago. It'd be 2nd down and 4 after Skattebo's first carry.
Yeah, lots of the eyes talking about, as they would. Got kind of shown up, out physicaled, if that's such a thing. But probably try to make a statement a little bit more so, and especially Jalen Carter.
All right, 2nd down and 6. Under center now, Skattebo the lone setback. Ball at the 35-yard line, working right to left. Opening drive of the game for the Giants is another Skattebo handoff with a flag. He rumbles forward for a couple of gains. I think he lost the football at the end. They'll say he was down. They give him 3 yards, but there is a penalty, and we will check that penalty and see if it's going to be an illegal formation on New York. I think it is.
Come on.
Offside on the offense. So they lined up offsides there. Very interesting. But we will take it.
We absolutely will. Terrence, by the way, real quick, the 10 bomb says for the 2K say touchdown and the diaper fund. So
there
2 for 1 there.
There you go. We appreciate that very much. All right, so back them up. It's the most penalized football team in the NFL. We forget about that because it feels like Philadelphia at times can be the most penalized team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Either way, 2nd down and 11 now. 13:46 to go. 7-0 Birds. Ball at the 30. Dart in the gun. Looks like they're bringing an extra man off the left side. Dart will throw for the first time. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to be hit and brought down. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, but that was Jaxson Hunt. We'll see where they put him. I don't think that's going to be a sack, but it basically is 3rd down and long upcoming.
Yeah, Thomas, you're right. In the stat category, box score will not show up as a sack for Jaxson Hunt, but that is a big-time stop because you made what was going to be probably a very short 3rd down. We remember what happened in the last matchup, week 6. Jaxson Dart running all over the place. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Get off the field. They could not get off the field 2 weeks ago. A lot of big 3rd down conversions by Dart in this offense. 7-0 Philadelphia on the 65-yard run from Saquon Barkley. Eagles in their nickel. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Quick throw. Right side. Caught. Immediately tackled. He's going to lose a yard. And there is Zach Bond, the all-pro. And Philadelphia gets a very quick 3-and-out. We'll take it.
Thomas, is that a 3-and-out?
It is a 3-and-out. How about that?
Saquon Barkley run for a break off for a touchdown and a 3-and-out?
How about that?
Oh, my gosh.
We will take that every day of the week. It's pretty rare, it feels like, but we will take it every day of the week. Oh, my goodness. Great start. Great start.
Oh, let's keep this thing rolling. Come on.
Keep it going. All right, in comes their left-footed punter. Keep an eye on that. That's always been something that Philadelphia struggled with in the past. Gets that one away barely. Nearly kicked it into the back of his own player. And waiting for a fair catch at the 25 is Xavier Gibson, who gets his 2nd straight call-up from the practice squad, the return specialist. And we go to commercial break. Philadelphia, 7-0 behind the legs of Saquon Barkley against the old team. You got to love it.
Big time. Exactly what you wanted there. And for the first touchdown scores, by the way, because people were asking this. So can tell everyone exactly how many people had correctly predicted Saquon. I can promise you it's a lot. I said Saquon myself. So probably there's going to be a decent amount. I think the record, if I'm not mistaken, was like 300 whenever AJ scored.
Okay.
I would just guess it's going to be more than that. But let's see. We're dialing up the comments here. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already on the stream. We're almost to 500 likes. We got like 3,000 people between the streams, so not exactly math in there.
Let's go.
Only 229. Only 220. I would have assumed there was more than that, but only 229.
I think people got so turned off the past couple of weeks because he hasn't done much. So they were getting a little scared, probably.
It's understandable. I don't blame people, but okay. So 229. If the Eagles win, as long as they take care of business, then be spit in for any jersey of your choice at the end. Also, some super chats here. Albert with a 2. Saquon all day. Eagles 35-17 is the prediction. A little bit delayed prediction. You got to see the first couple drives, but we'll still count it there. Joe with a 10. Here's to the Diapers Fund, Thomas. Also, thanks for what you guys do, and go Birds.
There you go. We appreciate that. Go Birds.
Aisha with a 5. Last game versus the Giants was different, and 100% here. We didn't have JC, Nakobe, or Q on defense. So glad 26 broke the big one. Let's get this dub. Go Birds.
Yep.
There we go.
Man, it just feels like that is exactly what the doctor ordered to get things going. I mean, that's all we needed was just one big Saquon Barkley run to get things going, and maybe it's the difference in the season. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. We'll see.
Would be pretty nice. First state, though, with 2. Is this 2024 or 2025? I'm confused. Now,
hold
up here. Let's maybe more than a possession. But yes, it felt much better like that. I think that might be the first time that I have seen that instead of the 2023 vibes and is this 2023? So hold up.
Oh,
Got one from Chad with a 2. Looking good so far. Got to keep it up. There we go. Don't get carried away.
I like
so
that.
far, so good.
All right, coming back from commercial break here. We'll check on the other NFL scores when we get a second. No one else has scored a touchdown in this early window, for those wondering. Not a lot of NFC teams that matter going right now as well. As the big game this afternoon is obviously Cowboys and Broncos. And then also you want to root for Aaron Rodgers tonight against the Packers. That would help out the Eagles' NFC playoff standings as well. All right, back on 100. Offense, drive number 2. Philadelphia went incomplete pass and then 65-yard bomb from Saquon. Same formation here. They'll run Saquon left side again, gets around one man, spins through a tackle, and he's going to get 5 yards there on the opening carry. And so far, so good. 1 carry for 65, a second one for 5. I think Barkley's going to get his 100-yard rushing day, Josh. Feels good so far.
Yep, definitely does. As Saquon's going out of the game, something with his helmet. His helmet appears to have come off on that play, so we'll keep an eye on that. I don't think it's an injury-related, but just something with his helmet. But we did hear earlier in the week, offensive line kind of prefer to be under center. Saquon doesn't necessarily make a difference to him, is what he said, but he also could see the field better. So I'm curious. We continue to see this under center. We've seen it work.
Under center again here as second down and 5 from Philadelphia's 30. 2 tight end look. They're going to go and run Saquon again right up the middle. Tries to get around the edge and does. This is Tank Bigsby, actually. Nice game for Bigsby. Stiff arms the man for 20 and out of bounds right in front of Brian Burns. We saw this one time last week, Josh. Tank Bigsby had a carry for 11. That one's good for 16. And with no A.J. Dillon, technically, he is active, though, if he wants to be. There's the running back Philadelphia gave 2 picks up for.
Yeah, finally getting a little something for him, which is nice. Love to see that.
Love this. The speed. I thought it was Saquon bouncing out there. Forget how fast Tank Bigsby actually is. Another first down for Philadelphia. 10:56 to go here. Opening quarter, 7-0 Birds. Approaching 90 yards rushing, and Bigsby stays in. Offset eye. With a 47-yard line of Philadelphia, working left to right. Hurts under center, takes the snap. Play action pass. He's going to step up, fire across the middle, wide open. Caught Smitty. There's a first down into giant territory. He's got 15, but there's a flag. I think this is on Philly. They might got a hold on Lane Johnson. They did. Yeah, I got to see which edge rusher it was, but he got a really good move on Lane. He held on there, and that will negate a big gain across the middle. Looks like it was Abdul Carter, and yeah, Lane had to hang on there to not give up a sack.
I mean, credit to him. That doesn't happen much to Lane Johnson, but definitely got beat there.
All right, first down and 20. Those penalties have been a problem for Philadelphia on drives that don't go anywhere, right? They'll get the first down, and then they'll have a holding call, or they'll have a false start, and they'll end up in these first down and longs, and they cannot get first downs out of them. Here goes first down and 20 for Philadelphia's own 36. Shotgun, Barkley to Jalen Hurts' right. They're going to give Saquon running left side. Another big hole, block well up front, and he rumbles forward for a nice gain. Probably got 7 there. So it'll be second down and 13.
Thomas, how great is it? I mean, we have very rarely seen, obviously, the big home run from Saquon, but even these first couple runs, it's Saquon, Tank Bigsby. They're able to get 4 or 5 yards before contact. And they talk about the changes, being really close, everything else, playing a jumbo package, but you're finally seeing it to come together. I know it's the Giants, not the best run defense in the NFL, but just to have consecutive plays is incredible.
Hurts yet to complete a pass after the negated penalty. Here's a second down and 12 from the 45. Screen pass, caught Barkley. Blockers in front. Saquon's got 5, 10. He's going to have a first down. There goes Saquon Barkley through the air. Give him 13 on second down and 12. That's something we've not seen from Philadelphia's offense. The screen game, Josh, worked to as much success as we just did. That one gets Philadelphia a first down after being in a hole.
There we go. Works just like a run play, basically. You got guys pulling, Tyler Steen with a pancake there, laying people out, get the O-line happy.
Yeah, that was really well done. You mentioned Tyler Steen out in front, and he laid the hit. I think that was on Abdul Carter. First down and 10. Hurts has his first completion. Bigsby checks back in offset I formation into giant territory from the 42. Hurts takes the snap, turn give Bigsby, running left side, lowers the shoulder, and there's your first negative play of the day, right into Abdul Carter, and he probably lost a yard to be second down and 11.
All right, that's okay. They're rotating Saquon and Bigsby pretty frequently, which is fine, I think. Talked about the yards per carry being way down in the fourth quarter. You just wonder, is it usage? Do you try to keep him fresher? Surely he's fine. He broke off a big one, but...
Bigsby stays in the game. Saquon obviously had the catch 2 plays ago, so should be okay. But actually, in comes A.J. Dillon now in the pistol formation. So they're using all 3 running backs so far today. Dotson slot to the far side. Mechie alone at the bottom. Second down and 10 from the Giant 43. Blitz coming. Hurts takes the snap. He'll throw. Very clean pocket. Now he steps up. Gets away from a man. There goes Jalen Hurts to run. Cuts forward, and he's going to have a nice gain there of about 8, as it looked like Hurts might have had a chance to get sacked there, and instead picks up 8 on the legs, pops up real quick, third down and short.
That's such a good play there from Jalen. I mean, a lot of quarterbacks going to get sacked in that time, as you said, able to step up in the pocket. And then Thomas, not only that, but the run, he's being chased from behind. I was actually kind of scared he's going to fumble the football, the way that the defender chasing him was going there, but able to hold on to it, make it a very short, manageable third down.
Will Shipley checks in, your 4th running back of the day, third down and 3. Philadelphia, 20% conversion on third down their last 3 games. This has been a trouble area for Philly. They got to hurry, though. 1 on the play clock. Jalen takes the snap from the gun with a 4-man pressure, bailing out to the right, still rolling on 3rd and 3, still rolling on 3rd and 3. Hurts is going to have to run, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we talk about getting to the line of scrimmage quickly. That way you can take a look at the defense. They did not do a good job that time. But my guess is in plus territory here on 4th and 3, they're probably going to go from the 43.
Probably should. I don't mind that. Be nice if they get up to the line a little quicker, but we continue to see very, very late in the play clock.
6:48 to go here, first quarter. Philadelphia up 7-0. They scored in their opening drive on a 65-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. They are 6 for 6 this year on 4th down and short. This one is 3. Lined against the 31.5. Hurts in the gun, Barkley to his left. And they're going to jump. That's going to be offsides on Dexter Lawrence, right?
Let's see.
Let's make sure he wasn't drawn off. They're going to huddle up. The Eagles think it's on New York. Although, do they, though? Let's see. Steen jumped.
Yeah.
Steen jumped. False start. Darn it. And that'll kick him out of go-for-it range, right? Are they still in field goal range is the real question.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes the... let's see what they do here. They get the center, actually. Did he bob his head? They got Brett Toth.
Jake's out there. This is going to be like 58 yards, 57?
It's a long one. All right, Jake the make and those sweet Kelly Greens. So 4th and 8 after what would have been a 4th and 3 and Philly was going to go. He's 6 for 7 so far this year. He's made every single 50-yarder. Don't want to jinx it, but as Josh called it, this is 58 to tie a season long. From the right hash.
Come on, Jake.
Very little wind in Philadelphia today. Shouldn't be a factor. Here we go. 58 yards. Snap, hold, kick up. It's drifting to the right. It hit the upright. Hit the upright, no good. It had the leg. Golly. There's a flag, though. Okay, let's see what the flag is. And there looks like some extra jawing by Kayvon Thibodeau. This could be interesting, Josh.
What are they going to call here?
A personal foul would give Philadelphia an automatic first down. It was 4th and 8.
Sirianni's looking around like, what's going on?
Oh.
Nothing?
They're going to commercial break, so they're not going to tell us, huh? Okay, well.
All right.
They're not going to tell us what the flag was for. Okay, well, we go to commercial break. Let's see if there's any update on Twitter as to what happened there, because it is probably Giant football is what they said.
I assume so.
But we don't know what the flag is before going to commercial break. Very interesting.
Lovely.
The Eagles are still upset is what I'm seeing, and the officials are huddling up right now, so we'll see what's going on here.
Yeah, people saying you jinxed it for the announcers curse, announcers jinx.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
As we're waiting to see what's happening, got several super chats from the previous plays, so we do appreciate those. We'll get to those. Devontae with 5. Barkley now has the second most 60-plus yard rushes in NFL history.
How about
Barkley
that?
Ball. That's big time, especially not even doing anything
pretty crazy.
this season. Kenneth with a 5. Finally, we're so back. I'm so glad Saquon finally got one play rushing touchdown. We need a blowout, and defense looks so nice and offensively.
Totally agree. A blowout would be really, really nice. We still don't have an update on what this is in terms of the penalty, and we're still on commercial break, so we do not know.
Yeah, Nick was wondering what it was about before we went to the commercial, so I don't know if they were picking it up or, like, I don't know. Israel with a 2. That's it. I'm buying a Saquon Kelee green jersey.
There you go. Not a bad idea, I'd say. Not a bad idea.
Already had one, but yes, definitely a good decision to make. A Ghostly with a 2. I knew not giving up on Saquon in fantasy was right, 100%. Not the.
Yep, you're getting rewarded today.
Don't get rid of him.
For sure.
It was only a matter of time. James Bean with a 5. Didn't see the comment. We appreciate the support there, James. First State with a 5 also. Congrats on the kid, by the way, to Thomas. Enjoy it. Before you know it, they'll be walking and talking and cheering. Go Birds.
There you go. Yep, that's what people keep saying, and I'm very excited. We are very excited. It's crazy to be a first-time father in 8 days, but we're ready to go. We will figure it out.
And she's being born into the Eagles fandom. But,
That's right.
She's fortunate because some children don't have that luxury. But
that's true.
Maybe Go Birds, some of the first words. Nick with a 10 bomb says, I called for a 64-yard touchdown from Saquon. Was off by 1 yard. But still, we love it. So that's not too bad. 1 yard. Also, as we're getting back here, I don't know if they're giving us the update.
Yeah, they clearly threw a flag. And we don't know if they blew a whistle early and then picked it up. Nick is very upset, but it's going to be Giant football, so nothing actually is going to happen.
Huh.
Very interesting there. Yeah, we got to wait and get a referee to explain what's going on the Fox broadcast, because Sirianni, as they're showing us in the replay here, is livid. All right.
Okay.
Well, either way,
I'll get together super chat
position here. Yep, 47-yard line now, following the miss. Philly up 7-0. Dart for drive number 2 will throw. Dirty pocket, rolls to his right, hit, gets away from one man, and then finally brought down. They got him. And it's finally going to be Zach Bond, I think. Might have tag teamed with Jaxson Hunt, but that will go down as a sack, Josh. There's sack number 1 of the day. Loss of 1 to be second down and 11.
Let's go. I thought he fumbled for a second, the way he was holding the ball and they were stripping at it, but.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure that'll go down as a Bond sack, but let's see.
Another one.
All right, second down and 11. Skattebo back in the shotgun. He's sitting to the right of Jaxson Dart. They move the ball back to the 42-yard line, the 47-yard line of New York. Dart in the gun, takes the snap, turn, gives Skattebo up the middle, hit and brought down for a gain of 3. And there is Zach Bond, and it looks like Jaxson Hunt tag teaming again for a tackle there. It'd be third down.
I'm loving this defense so far.
Looks good.
Staying aggressive. Have a little
third down and 7.
Payback for couple weeks ago.
Physicality looks good. I mean, you could tell early in that game that Philly was getting out-physicaled. So far, so good. And Dart has not completed a pass that went across the line of scrimmage. He's 1 for 1 for -1 yards. Here's a 3rd and 7 he's going to have to throw here. From the 50, line to gain is the Eagle 42. Dart in the gun, motions Robinson tight into a bunch at the top. Dart takes the snap, 4-man pressure, dirty pocket, steps up. Now he's going to roll to his right. Dart still rolling, he can run. Dart's going to have to get to the first down and slides just across. He's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. It looks like he got it. 7-yard run on 3rd down and 7.
Heard him last time. It's kind of his, as Fangio said, a scrambler. One of those guys teams missed out on, and you see it again. He gives himself up right at the line. I guess it's just
right
enough.
At the line of scrimmage. Yeah, just enough. Patrick Johnson checks in. He's going to be one of the 3 active edge rushers today. He'll play a lot more than usual. First down and 10, New York into Eagle territory at the 42. Now they go single back. Dart under center. This is going to be a first down run to Skattebo up the middle, and he's met immediately. Spins through a tackle, though, and then brought down by Jalen Carter. He would have only had 2. Spun forward for 6. It'll be second down and 4.
Yeah, I had him dead to rights there. You called it, but there's one running back that continues to try to play more than any others after contact. It feels like it's Cam Skattebo.
Second down and 4. Good Giant drive here coming after their first possession went 3 and out. Skattebo's got 3 carries for 12. Shotgun on second down and 4. Dart will throw. 5-man pressure. Stops, fires, caught, wide open. First down. There goes Darius Slayton. Makes a man miss to the 20. Slayton finally brought down. That should have been a 7-yard gain. He broke it for 22. and that gets him into the red zone there, brought down by Reed Blankenship. No Darius Slayton 2 weeks ago, Josh. They still carved up this secondary. That time he worked on Cooper DeJean, and DeJean took a very bad angle and a big first down. The Giant offense is starting to hum a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he was expecting him to cut it inside, and he obviously didn't there. Red zone defense.
Line to gain is the 8. This one comes from the 18. Shotgun again. Blitz coming from Nakobe Dean. He gets through. Dart's going to fire. Wide open. Skattebo is in. Touchdown. I think the man in coverage fell down, and that was way too easy, and they're an extra point away from tying it up. There's Cam Skattebo. Wide open.
Yep. Man in coverage did fall down. I think that was it Nakobe?
Who is it?
I think, or no, Nakobe's blitzing. It's on the edge. That was Patrick Johnson. Yeah.
In man coverage against Cam Skattebo. That's not one that you want to, not one you want to see, I think, Josh. Not a fan of that one. All right.
Well,
so after Philadelphia's red-hot start, that has definitely cooled down here as the Giants' offense gets the extra point up and good. 7-7 with 2:56 to go here in the first quarter. That was a big drive by the New York Giants. What a shame.
Yep, good answer for him. Man, you don't feel just on those third downs, take advantage. That's what killed them last time. They were 11 for 16. They convert on the dart run and keep it alive.
Yep. Oh, man. All right, well.
Let's get the positive vibes back in here. Drop a like if you haven't. We're almost to 1,000 between the streams, so we appreciate that. And get it back to the super chats here from earlier. Closed minds never open doors with a 5. Says, hate when Thomas says just what the doctor ordered as I sit here and say it the whole game in his voice. Oh, and the Eagles just what the doctor ordered.
That run by Saquon was what the doctor ordered. Come on.
It's true. It was. Yes, 100%.
Oh,
it had what everybody needed and wanted to see.
Yep.
Joey with a 10 bomb says, here's to the diaper fund. My new Barkley jersey's finally starting to kick in. There we go.
Okay. There we go. We appreciate it.
Love that. Aisha with a 2. There we go. Let's boo Skattebo out today. LOL. Go.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had much luck running the football, but he's a sneaky good receiver as well. It's one of those draft picks, Josh, that I think the average NFL fan watches him in college and goes, why isn't he taken higher? He runs so darn hard, and he has the physical abilities that an NFL running back needs, and yet for some reason, a lot of teams passed on him, and now they're going to pay for it. I mean, for as much as you want to say that teams passed on Jaxson Dart, and that's fair, he was still a first-round draft pick, Skattebo, round after round of teams that could use a physical back, not a lot of those in the NFL these days, are going to regret it, and Skattebo's been a breath of fresh air for a very lackluster Giant rushing attack a year ago when they lost Saquon.
It definitely has. Yeah, you're right. Though. I think it's, a lot of people seeing the combine is not the end all be all, but I think some people look at the combine and it's like, yeah, it's not maybe the numbers that we want to see or that are going to translate to the NFL or whatever the case may be, because all the different knocks that we heard about it. But teams are paying for it. I mean, that's for sure from what he's done so far. Bob the Lobster with a 2. Bob, we appreciate it. Says bittersweet touchdown there. I have Skattebo in fantasy.
Yeah, I think a lot of Eagle fans that maybe have him in fantasy. I had him for a touchdown on underdog, so also bittersweet because it's like you don't really want him to do that, but if he's going to, at least you have a little underdog play or a fantasy play for him. So,
you got your pick taken care of, and now for the rest of the game, he could just not do anything.
I do need a 9-yard Dotson catch in the first half to complete that one though, which the first half is almost. Yeah. We're almost done with the first quarter, so it's like we just get one Jahan Dotson throw here would be really nice. But either way, back from commercial break, that was a 6-play, 52-yard drive. Philadelphia had a chance on a couple of third downs, unable to get off the field. And with 2:56 to go, we're going to get the Eagle offense back out, which has moved the ball the first 2 times they got it. Penalties really killed them. The second drive, they marched in the Giant territory, had a chance on a 4th and 3, did not go after a false start as the kick is underway, which force a field goal and a miss. So here comes Shipley from the 10, 20, 25, 30. Still going. Will Shipley at 40. There goes Will Shipley. He gets tackled by the kicker at the 48, but the best return of the Bird season. And Will Shipley's fired up today. The Bird running backs are having a good start.
Heck yes. We needed that. When you talk about the field position, I was looking to make sure we didn't get any flags afterwards, because usually if we do get a good one, there's a hold of sorts. But yes, that was a great return. How often do we say that Jalen has the ball about at midfield? But we will absolutely take it. JC Sports with a 2 said punt, don't kick 58-yard field goals. James Bean also with a 2 more. We appreciate the support. I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, you could argue
that.
That one feels like it's a hindsight's 2020. If he made the field goal, would we be knocking it at all? We'd be like, hey, Jake's great. So, I don't know.
Ball at the 48. Barkley back in an offset eye. Hurts under center, takes the snap. Turn give Barkley running up the middle, lowers the shoulder. Actually, a pretty good fall forward there for about 4. And that will make up 2nd down and 6. And so Barkley's been still pretty hot. Didn't get as many carries that previous drive. But Philadelphia has gotten over 100 yards rushing today, Josh. They had 20 attempts in that first game versus the Giants for 73. 7 today for 107. Good start for the running game. And now it's 2nd down and 6.
100 yards in less than a quarter. 100 yards in the first quarter. That's just wild.
That feels like 2024 all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia breaks the huddle with 8 on the play clock, 7 on the play clock. Got to hurry up here, 6. Shotgun for Philadelphia from the Giant 49. Barkley still in there. Hurts takes a snap. Quick pitch. This is Xavier Gibson on a run around the edge. He gets tackled high.
Man.
No flag and only got about 3. He had a chance there. Boy, I haven't seen end arounds a lot. They do a lot of motion that doesn't do much in this Ken Patullo offense. That time they pitch it, or I guess flip it forward to Gibson, and he gets 2, so 3rd down and 4.
I like the play call. You're right. I mean,
I do.
Didn't get much from it, but the creativity in itself, and you can't imagine as a defense you're expecting it because nobody's seen them do anything with that motion. Getting Xavier Gibson involved.
3rd down and 4. 128, 127, 126 to go. The snap comes from the Giant 45 or 46 and a half. Hurts, shotgun. Receivers bunched at the top and bottom. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Very clean pocket all day. Dumps off underneath. Caught Barkley. Does not get around his first man and actually loses a yard. Boy, I thought he had some room there. Good gang tackling by the Giants. And now you have another decision here on 4th down and 4. And the Eagle offense is going to stay out there from the Giant 46. This is interesting.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
They're going for it.
A little rough.
4th and 3 again. All right, break the huddle with 18 on the play clock. Yeah, they're going for it. 45, 44, 43 seconds to go first quarter. Spread them out. 4 wide receivers and a tight end. Hurts in the gun. Let's see if they snap this. They do. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure, he'll throw. Hurts steps up.
There you go,
Dirty
Jalen.
Pocket, he can run. Plenty of room. He's got a first down and slides safely. There's the legs of Jalen Hurts, and he's going to have a first down a little bit more. Give him 5 on 4th down and 3. And you know what? We'll take that call, Josh. A little bit of hesitancy, from you and me. We'll take it. Great job climbing the pocket. It's man coverage all around. He just runs right through the defense for a big gain.
Making the play you need to, but man, the Giants getting pressure there. I was thinking this is just going to end in a sack and nothing else. But attaboy, Jalen.
6 on the first quarter clock, and then they false started. Unless they actually got the Giants to jump,
I think they got the Giants.
I don't know. I thought the tight end was moving quickly there. They're going to huddle up. 2 on the clock in the first quarter here. Very eventful first quarter. We'll see what the call is.
Gosh.
False start. Yeah, another false start. This time it's Landon Dickerson. And that will back him up. So 1st and 15 with 2 to go here in the first quarter. Saquon's not too happy about that one. He really thought that they were able to actually get them to jump there as the clock winds to end quarter number 1. But Philadelphia is driving back inside Giant territory, 7-7, quarter number 2 after this commercial break.
All right. All things considered, not too bad. Would have loved to see the defense hold out on that last drive, but still got a chance moving the ball.
Still got a chance. Still looking good, I would say. I think we're still looking nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. What are we doing? All right, still on commercial break for those wondering.
Let's see, 1 quarter down. Let's see, I think it got, yeah, there we go, for people curious in the other games.
Oh, yeah, do you have them up right now?
Briefly. Yeah, I think I can. It's always weird how the screen...
I can mention it. Let's just go 7-0 Dolphins as the Kirk Cousins debut this year with the injured quarterback there in Atlanta, but Miami with an early Devon A-Chain rushing touchdown. Bengals 10, Jets nothing. Browns 7 over the Patriots. They only have 3. Keep an eye on that score. That'd be interesting. Bills 3, but driving here in the Panther red zone. 3-0 over Carolina. No Lamar Jackson and some problems with the Raven offense. 6-0 Bears. 2 field goals there. Although Snoop Huntley does have them in field goal range on a 4th down, and one of the Texans are up 6-0 on the 49ers. That would be a big win for Philly if the Niners could lose today and the Packers lose today. That would be 2 big games for Philadelphia in the NFC playoff hunt. But obviously, they must win their own matchup versus the Giants as we get ready to go for quarter number 2. Still waiting on commercial break here.
Would be big. Texans beat the Niners.
That'd be nice.
I mean, the Niners are so banged up, though. It's like they're also 5-2, and they've won some games. It's like, man, that's surprising. Like, it's kind of impressive. But then you look at their squad, and they just keep losing guys.
Oh, man, still on commercial break. All right, so now we're back at Lincoln Financial Field on a beautiful 60-degree day in South Philadelphia. The Birds have been, the numbers look great. 112-yard rushing. They hit on a big pass play to Smitty, got called back for a flag, but they're averaging 9.8 yards per play. Drive number 3 is underway. They just converted a 4th down and 3, then had a false start. It's 1st and 15, and I believe they're still in Giant territory. We'll see when they give us the right camera angle as we start quarter number 2.
Here we go, baby.
And looks like they are at about the 40, what is that, the 47 of New York? I still don't have a good camera angle. There you go, the 46. Offset eye. Barkley is the running back. Hurts under center, takes the snap, play action, steps up, fires across the middle, caught wide open.
Let's
Smitty.
go,
there
baby.
He goes to the 25 and rumbles through a tackle down to the 20. He had caught one just like that across the middle earlier. I mentioned it got called back. That one good. And there's a big 25-yard pickup to the Eagles' number 1 wide receiver with A.J. Brown out.
This is so good. Under center play action. You can tell the linebackers come up and commit to it, obviously, because the running game has worked, so it plays off of each other. And Smitty over the middle of the field. I mean, that's like 3 broken tendencies right there, Thomas. We talk about what the Eagles have done and have not done. That is not something you typically expect.
Hurts to start at 4 for 5. They're inside the 20. First red zone trip of the day. Shotgun. Barkley to Jalen's right. Dotson motions into the slot. Takes the snap. Hurts will throw again. Looks across the middle. Fires. He's looking at the end zone. Oh, he just missed Smitty. He was open there. Looked like he just threw it a little bit too far behind and above him, but that could have been a touchdown strike. A miss from Hurts, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Thomas, you said, I mean, he does have him. It's not an easy throw, but it is one that we've seen Jalen make. And gosh, he had beaten the secondary there. That was the chance.
Brian Burns on the sideline right now, getting his ankle taped up. Keep an eye on that. He came into this one a little bit banged up, said he would play either way. That means more Kayvon Thibodeau and Abdul Carter. They're in right now. 2nd down and 10. Single back is Barkley. Hurts still under center. 2 tight end look with Calcaterra. This will be a run. Barkley up the middle and going nowhere fast. That looks a little more like the Eagles of the first couple of weeks. Gain of 2, so 3rd down and 8 coming as Barkley's cooled off a little bit here to start quarter number 2.
Come on. In the red zone. Let's go.
13:48 to go, second quarter. 3rd down and 8 for Philadelphia. 19 on the play clock, 18 on the play clock, 17 on the play clock. 7-7 Philadelphia. A Saquon Barkley rushing touchdown and a Cam Skattebo receiving touchdown, the difference. Empty him out. 5 receivers. All 3 receivers bunched at the bottom. Hurts in the gun. Takes the snap. 3-man pressure. Clean pocket. Steps up to his left. All day to throw. Now he's going to bail out wide to the left. He's got room to run if he wants to. He's going to go. Jalen diving for the 1st down. He got hit late. Is there a flag? I think there isn't, but there's a flag and he got a 1st down. Although, where is the flag, though? It's not by the quarterback. Let's make sure that this is on the Giants. It will be a 1st down, barring the flag. Let's see. There was no flag in the area of late hit, right? We're still waiting.
I didn't see it in the area.
I didn't see a hold either. So it's got to be in the secondary, right?
Surely,
that's a clean hit.
So.
Yeah, he's a little late, actually. I think you could have called that a late hit on Brian Burns.
No foul.
No foul after replay assist for being hit late. This is close. You could make an argument that that's a late hit. That is very close. Okay.
Well,
Either way, it's a 1st down. Either way, it's a 1st down. The crowd does not like it, but we'll take the 1st down.
Of course.
Boy, he had Dotson there for a second. I thought for a second he was going to try to sling it in the end zone to Jahan Dotson. Wow, they have marked it short, Josh, so it is not a first down. So 4th down and inches.
Okay. I was going to say, it looked like where he was holding the ball, it might be coming back a little bit short, but push time.
Line to gain is the 10. The snap comes from the 10.5. Hurts trying to get him to jump. Push formation. Tries to get him to jump again. Still doesn't work. Still trying to get him to jump. Now he takes it, goes forward, and he has it. First down. They ripped that football out. That ball came out late, but I think they're going to call that a first down. Let's make sure. Yeah, forward progress says first down, right? Obviously.
That's okay.
That's got to be a first down, right?
I think, yeah, it's just dangerous the way that he does that.
Yeah, Thibodeau ripped it out. They're going to say first down. Let's keep an eye on this one. Yeah, forward progress should definitely give Jalen this one. Yeah, I think that's got to be a first down.
That's close.
The broadcasters are saying fumble.
I mean, that's kind of, I was watching that kind of anxious, quite honestly.
It's anxious. It's anxious.
Because of how close
forward.
it is. He reaches forward and, like, I mean, that's a
grabs
super
it immediately.
Bang play there. Because, like, at what point does he stop? He's not down because he's on top of a bunch of players. And where's forward progress? I mean, I know he pulls the ball backwards just a tad, but, like.
But if they ruled him down.
I'm hoping it stays, obviously. But, like, man, I got super nervous. As soon as he did that, I was like, oh, crap, that's a fumble.
Okay, well. The Giants can't challenge this because they would have been called down by forward progress, is what they're saying.
Okay, yeah. That's
okay. So I think we're gonna get lucky here, Josh. Because I think if I was a Giant fan, I'd be pretty upset right now.
Yeah, that feels like a fumble. So maybe we got away with one.
Yeah.
Beth with a 5 while we're waiting on this says, stuck at work. Stay positive, Philly fans. Philly will find a way. We're staying positive. And Alexis with a 2. I didn't see a comment, but Alexis, we appreciate the support. Hopefully we kind of get fortunate here because that did look like a fumble.
They tried to give us an angle of the whistle being blown. It's blown after the fumble. I think that should really be a fumble. And Brian Daboll is furious because it's not going to be. He is really mad.
Honestly,
don't read those
if the roles were reversed, I would be very upset because like you watch it even in real time.
That's a fumble.
Like you said, the whistle's not really blown, and it's such a bang play.
Yeah, so they're explaining now that because they ruled forward progress, they can't challenge the play. So the refs bailed out Philadelphia there because had they not ruled forward progress, that would have been able to be challenged and would have been a fumble for the Birds. Either way, we wear green, so we don't really care. And we've had some calls go against us this year, Josh, so maybe we're even now. Brian Daboll has thrown the challenge flag again.
But he just was told.
Which he can't do. Yeah, what is he challenging now? He's challenging something. They're about to tell us. This is crazy. He's so mad.
Is he? Maybe he's challenging a fumble that like Jalen is already losing it as he pushes it because like he can't challenge the. He can't challenge the spot after though. Like what?
So they are going to let him challenge something, but they haven't told us what because they're going to go to commercial break, of course. Okay, well, this is weird. This is very weird. But if they called him down due to forward progress, they can't do anything, right?
I don't...
Are they going to challenge the spot? But if they challenge the spot, it's clearly a first down.
Yeah, he easily got it, even if you don't like extend it beyond, because they called the forward progress well after he gets the first down. I have no idea. Well, I don't know what's he going to be able to change on this outcome.
I don't know. I don't know. But that would have been a fumble. That's definitely a fumble. Okay. Well,
yeah, Favor says they just told him he can't challenge it, so he decides to challenge. That don't make no sense. I mean, honestly, if anything, I feel like he's just so upset, and it's like as we're watching it kind of looks like it's fumbled that he's just thinking, you know what, I'm gonna challenge it. Like review the spot of the ball or whatever, just so that maybe they see it, and then thinking like just to realize. But there's no way they could overturn it.
Yeah, I think he wants to prove how bad of a call it is. He wants to make the refs look at this again. That would make sense to me.
Yeah.
Just to be like, hey, why don't you watch this again? Because this is awful. Okay, well, We're still on commercial break, so we will see. We're still on commercial break.
Go figure.
Yeah, right? That was interesting. Very interesting. Crazy. Sure, drop a like as we watch. So we got commercial break. We're trying to see what's going on here. We still don't quite know. I mean, you could have made the argument you should have had a late hit on the quarterback run a couple of plays ago. But,
yeah.
I don't know. This is weird.
That
Still,
is.
They should have a first down, which means they have a first and goal with a chance to go up by 7, which would be massive. Massive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And Sam likes games with a 2. Eagles fan since 2003, but that's a fumble, LOL.
Yeah,
that's why as we were watching the play, I was kind of silent because I'm like, I think that's a fumble.
It was just too quick.
Pretty sure that's a fumble.
Just too quick. Yeah. All right, so they're coming back, and it looks like they say first and goal.
Yep.
Yeah, so they didn't give us an explanation on the challenge because the Eagle offense is just back out there. So I don't know what happened during commercial break. Oh, no, they did. They lost the challenge. So they did let them challenge, I guess, and now they've lost it, but we don't get an explanation.
I mean, that's honestly one of those where it's like, I'm going to take a timeout regardless.
I guess.
Because I know I'm going to lose it, but
Hurts let's go offense. Takes the snap, turn, give Barkley, tries to bounce it to the left, goes nowhere, and he's going to maybe get a yard. So second and goal coming from the 8 with 12:15 to go here in the second quarter. Well, you got to take advantage, Josh. When the refs give you lemons, right, you got to punch it into the end zone. And hope that you just take the lead and you don't look back. That's all we really want right here.
Yep, it's gone both ways this season for sure. They've had their moments, but come on, let's continue to be the good red zone offense that we are.
Second down and goal, 11:49 to go here, second quarter. Ball at the 7 or 8.5 yard line. Shotgun, Hurts. Calls for the football. Blitz coming. Stops. Fires
there he
underneath.
is.
Caught Barkley. Walk-in touchdown.
Let's go.
Wide open.
2
touchdowns for Saquon today. It's about to be 14-7. There we go.
Come on now. It's just needed the Kelee Greens. The get right.
Just needed the Kelee Greens. And he gave that football to a young lady up front. She looked like she was about 6 years old. That would be quite the souvenir there.
Oh, my gosh.
Saquon's back. Saquon's officially back. Let's go. Wide open.
I love it. You call the protection plan. You intentionally allow Thibodeau to get a free rush because Saquon's leaking it out of the backfield. Jalen saw that look instantly with the blitz coming and dumps it off to Saquon for the score.
All right, extra point coming up and good. And so 14-7 Philadelphia. A lot of Eagle offense, not a lot of Giant offense. They've only had the football twice. And yet, here we go. 11:38 to go. Philadelphia has got a 7-point lead again.
Drop a like. We just got over 1,000, so.
There we go.
Just what the doctor ordered. Closed minds never open doors. Yes.
That is right. Again. That was what the doctor ordered. The referees helping us out was the first thing the doctor ordered, and then he added in a Saquon receiving touchdown.
There you go. EAGLES, Eagles.
Come on now. Okay, now the defense has to step up. They gave up a touchdown on the previous drive. Now they got to go ahead and step up.
Keep getting that pressure. Turn the pressures into sacks, though. Get them off the field. Get those thirds down.
All right, let's check in with some scores. We're on commercial break here. A lot has happened since we last checked in. Miami still leading 7-3 over the Falcons. Bengals and Joe Flacco. How about this? 17-3 over the New York Jets. A big deep ball to T. Higgins for 44 yards was the most recent score in Cincinnati. Browns still hold a lead, but it's narrow, 7-6 over the Patriots. Obviously, Bills 6-3. Carolina just added a field goal of their own. The Ravens have punched it in behind a Derrick Henry rushing touchdown at 7-6 Baltimore. And the game we keep an eye on here, if we're Philadelphia fans, Houston 6, driving in the Niner red zone with San Francisco 0 so far, as this is probably the last Mac Jones game before they get Brock Purdy back. Hopefully that would result in their third loss of the season. So far, so good.
Hold up. There we go. You never know. Cranky with a 5. Diapers from Saquon. Let's go.
There you go.
5
That's right. That's right. We will take it. Thank you. Thank you, Cranky.
I Am Music also with the 10 EGP. I don't know what that is necessarily. EGP.
EGP?
Yeah.
Eagles per game? I don't know what that means.
Support. I think it's a currency, actually. What would that be? I'm going to look that up.
Oh.
It's, okay, that seems Egyptian pound, I guess, is what it is. So
cool.
EGP. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hello from Cairo, huh? How about that?
I mean, hell yeah.
I want to go to Egypt one day. That'd be very fun. Got to convince the wife, but that would be very fun.
See the pyramids.
Yeah, right? All right, back from commercial break here. So early second quarter, we're getting a little throwback here to the actual OG Reggie White Kelee Greens that do look fantastic, Randall Cunningham and company. But it'll be a 14-7 Bird lead here with 11:38 to go in quarter number 2. Jaxson Dart is 3 for 3, 36 yards and a touchdown. They have sacked him once. That was a Zach Bond sack on a rollout to the right. We'll see if they can keep getting some pressure here for the Giants' third drive of the day as Philadelphia has dominated the time of possession with plenty to go in quarter 2. That was an 11-play, 53-yard scoring drive, Josh. Took 6 minutes and 18 seconds as Jake Elliott puts the right foot on it, and we get the kickoff, which is returnable for the Giants from the 1. 10, 15, 20. Bounces through one tackle and then rumbles forward for another 2. And so that's a pretty decent gain there up to the 32-yard line. And back comes Cam Skattebo. Jaxson Dart and the Giant offense down 7.
Don't let them get momentum. That's what you cannot do. Maybe a 3 now would be nice. Close blinds, open doors. 5 more. Have to say it for us when the doctor hands you the newborn, Thomas. Just what the doctor ordered. Congrats, by the way. You'll be a great father.
Okay. I'll remember that one. 8 days from now when I get the newborn baby handed to me. I'll say that. That's funny. All right, 11:32 to go. 1st and 10, Jaxson Dart from the Giant 31, working left to right. They scored a touchdown as Cam Skattebo in their previous drive. Tyrone Tracy checks in for his first snap of the day. The lone setback. This is a toss left. Tracy tries to get around the edge and does not. There's Nakobe Dean, a heat-seeking missile from his linebacker position, and maybe got one was Tyrone Tracy, but welcome back to Nakobe Dean. That was the same play we saw him blow up last week in his debut against the Vikings.
Yep, run defense, so much better. So much better with Nakobe Dean there. Able to just recognize it quicker. Not a knock to Jahad Campbell. He's been making some plays. But, having the versatility of those linebackers, night and day.
2nd down and 9 from the 32-yard line. Dart in the gun. Tracy stays into his right. 4-man front from Philadelphia with Uche and Hunt. Takes the snap. Dart will throw. Dirty pocket rolls to his right. Being chased by Jalen Hunt. He stiff-armed to the ground. Dart comes back to the line. He's still going. Now he's going to fire, and that's caught short of the line to gain. Forward progress is probably going to get him 7, but man, Jelix Hunt had him dead to rights, and Dart just stiff-armed him, and they're going to get 6 out of it.
Thomas, this is so infuriating because Jelix he's got so many pressures. He's got so many almost sacks. Just can't bring the quarterback down. And, the coverage side is going to, show they gave up a couple yards in a completion there, but ultimately that's one of those you got to bring him down for a sack.
3rd down and 2. Line to gain is the 41. Dart takes the snap in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Quick pass caught. Tracy 1st down in the flat and thrown out of bounds by Zach Bond, but not before he got 8. And that is a huge gain on 3rd down and 2 and keeps the drive alive for the New York Giants. Man, so close to getting Dart in the ground. We saw that a couple of times in their first matchup. He's a big physical quarterback. Very hard to bring down, and Jokes Hunt learned front and center there. 1st down up to the Giant 48.
Man, that's tough. The 5 earlier from Terrence. Let's go defense, 3 and out. They almost were able to. Just got to get that sack.
1st down run, Tracy. Right side hit immediately. There's Jalen Carter. Looked like Josh Uche, maybe? No, Mora Jomo was the first man there. 2nd down and 8. As the clock is going to dip below 9 minutes to go here in quarter number 2, I believe. I got to see the clock, though. I don't have it on the screen. All right, let's see if Skattebo checks back in. 9:14 to go, running clock right now. 2nd down and 7. Tyrone Tracy stayed in this entire drive. He's still in there right now. Pistol formation. Dart from the 49. Takes the snap. Turn give Tracy. Left side. Met in the hole. Runs over a man. And Tracy's going to be brought down just short of the line to gain. There's a late flag, too. And some extra pushing and shoving. I think that was Drew Makuba who met Tracy in the hole and got the wrong end of that stick. And I think we're going to have some extra pushing and shoving here. Jalen Carter wants a legal face mask on the Giants. We'll see what the call is. It will be 3rd and 1. We wait on the penalty, though. I think Makuba got popped if we see that replay. That did not look good.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Big hit. I like to see him fill the hole, but that's a little frame trying to go ahead and hang on there. Illegal hands to the face. Jalen Carter was right. It is on the Giants. How about that?
Okay.
So they're going to back him up.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this was Makuba here who... Bang. Yeah, that did not look fun.
They called that block in the back?
No, it was illegal hands to the face, I think. No, whoever was on Jalen Carter.
They said block in the back,
but
they were showing the replay of Wan'Dale Robb. Like, that was as the tackle was being made. That is, okay.
Didn't look like it.
Again.
Okay, well, we'll take it. Dart is 5 for 5 for 52 yards and a touchdown. They're going to back him up here, make it second down and long. They're backed up to the Giants side of the 50. Skattebo back in the gun to the left of Dart. This is 2nd and 11. Philly maybe showing pressure here. Let's see what they do. Oh, and now the play clock winds down. Let's see if they burn a timeout. No, delay of game. Wow.
5-1.
Okay. So 2nd down and 16. We will take that. We will definitely take that. Philly was coming on pressure there. They were about to send Nakobe Dean right up the A-gap. He was trying to time that perfectly, and they're lucky to get the delay of game because he might have been untouched going right at Dart. All right. Dart in the gun. Skattebo to his left. Takes the snap. Looking left. Now he's going to fire. Dropped by Skattebo. And, oh my gosh, Skattebo just broke something. Oh my goodness,
yeah, his ankles.
Just snapped his ankle. Oh boy, incomplete pass. Oh no. Ooh, I can't look at that.
Gosh.
Yeah, that is really bad. That's facing the wrong way.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that is awful. Yeah, he got tackled.
Yeah, he's done.
And bent the wrong way, and Cam Skattebo. Oh man, yeah, the Giants are all. That is bad. Don't watch that replay if you're like me and can't watch that sort of thing. Oh, that's awful. Yeah. Oh, there goes Skattebo.
Wow, that was bad.
Oh, that's terrible to see. Yeah, it's dislocated at least, right? And it probably could be a lot worse.
Man.
Oh, that was bad.
Prayers for Scat. Yep. Never want to see that. I don't care what team, what player. That's, And, Bond making a good play on the ball. He just got stuck, kind of rolled up under him.
Ooh, that was bad. Commercial break. Yeah, they're going to have to aircast that thing. That was, ooh. Oh, boy. Boy, you don't want to see that, though. I mean, listen, we're Eagle fans, and Cam Skattebo ate our lunch 2 games ago, but he's been pretty fun to watch this year. All things considered, very fun to watch this year. Here's the replay on Red Zone. I'm not watching that.
No doubt.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't. Robert with a 20 bomb, appreciate that, from earlier, said, for the diaper fund, my boys are your ages. Enjoy every second because they grow so fast. God bless you and both your families.
There you go. We appreciate that. That is great advice, too. That's the advice I hear the most, is that, 9 months for the baby to come feels like forever, and then they say that they talk 2 days later, and then they're going to college 4 days later, and it's crazy. And I've watched it with Josh's 2 kids. I mean, I remember meeting Josh's kids could barely talk, and now Georgia is going crazy. She's grown up so fast, and it's fun to see.
It happens. It does. It happens way too fast. Now it's just like the 20 questions nonstop. You say, why this? Why that? But it's fun. Young Truth, meanwhile, in other NFL action, as we're in the commercial break, with a 2, says 13-0. The Texans just scored. Hey, they're up 13-0 now.
Did they really? Mm-hmm. How about that? Yeah, C.J. Stroud passing touchdown. We will take that. Buffalo also scored. James Cook has 11 carries for 146 yards. I think that's pretty good. That seems pretty good to me. Holy cow. That is crazy.
First State Central, also with a 2, says that is far from good. Scat has been fun. 100%.
Yeah, he has been fun. He has been fun. And if you're the Giants team, right? I mean, you're really trying to... Yeah, he's getting carted off. There it is. Already in a cast. Yeah. Terrible. You hate when young players like him, I mean, so fresh, right? So many miles left on the body, have an injury like that ends the season so early. It's just tough to see.
Yeah. Cranky with a 5. Skattebo has been fun to watch, but call it karma for all the players we lost on their crappy field.
Don't know if I like karma. I don't want to call that. Don't want to call that.
Regardless of how many people that get injured, you never want to see anything like that. All the guys shaken up on really both sides. But Ryan with a 2, yes. Prayers for Skattebo. Hate to see that. Always do.
All right, football's back, though. 3rd and 16. Forget an incomplete pass there on the injury. They got to get all the way to the Eagle 41. Tracy is in. So here we go. Dart takes the snap. 4-man pressure. He'll throw. Pressure coming. Steps up. Fires. Home run ball. Right side trying to get Slayton. A lot of hand fighting. Incomplete. Boy, I think could have gotten offensive pass interference. Q was right there and a good pass breakup. And the Giants will go ahead and punt. Took a shot there.
Not an inch of separation, but yeah, he's...
Not at all.
Slayton is using his left hand pretty much shoving right there in the face. But Q right there, no catch to be able to be made. 4th down.
All right, well, they get a stop. So all that being said, they get their stop with 8:01 to go in the second quarter. 4th and 16, this punt comes. They'll snap it from their own 43. Oh, and Philly jumped. So there's an offside. So 4th and 16 becomes 4th and 11. Thank goodness it wasn't shorter than 5, or that would have been very bad, but now they move them forward a little bit. So 4th and 11 now.
All right,
8:01 to go. That was on Cameron Latu. Yep, move them up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll see a lot of Tyrone Tracy now. He was their lead back in the second half of the season last year, and now he'll be the feature back the rest of the way. All right, now they get the punt away. Philadelphia coming after it. Doesn't get close. There's your left-footed kick. This one angling out of bounds and caught by Gibson out of bounds at about the 14. We'll see how much further they go ahead and push it up. And we go to commercial breaks. It'll be 1st down and 10 from about the 14.
All right, see if the offense can pick up where they left off.
All right. Okay, other scores here. Baltimore just added a field goal from their new kicker, Loop. So that's 10-6 now over Chicago, which you kind of want to root against Chicago, too. The Bears sneakily, that's a word, are a sneaky 4-2 football team. They've won 4 straight. So Tyler Huntley is 11 for 12 for 110 yards. Pretty crazy there. Dolphins 10, Falcons 3. The Jets have just had a passing touchdown to go down 17-10. Browns still leading with 3:40 to go in quarter 2, 7-6 over the 5-2 Patriots. Buffalo 12. The Panthers without Bryce Young 3. And then, as we said earlier, the Texans still have a 13-0 lead at home over the 5-2 Niners. Still on commercial break.
Seeing some of the back and forth on the chat. I mean, I think it's a little bit much to be cheering for opposing player.
Yeah,
I don't care who it is. I don't care what team cheering.
Don't
cheering
think you want
injury,
that,
bro.
Yeah. I don't think we should cheer for that. Cranky says, reminds me of Dak Prescott's injury. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. You could see they just know it immediately. I mean, gosh, the pain has got to be insane.
Birdman with a 2. You have a mod cheering on an injury. Do something. I mean, he's entitled to necessarily say that, but I totally disagree with it. So, I mean, there's no sense to keep it up, but
yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. All the Eagle fans agree. We all agree. Not a good look. All right. Still on commercial break. I feel like this first half has taken forever. As looks like they finally brought us back here. Okay, here we go. Although we're getting a little Kevin Burkhardt, Tom Brady back and forth. So it's just been a very slow first half, which is crazy.
Yeah. Take a little
bit.
But
a chance to go down and score and take a double-digit lead, right? I mean, that's your real chance here. The Skattebo injury aside, you must go ahead and take advantage of getting a stop on 3rd down and getting the football back with a chance to do what they've not been able to do all season long, Josh, is get a big lead and then hold it. That's the real goal here. 7:54 to go, second quarter. 14-7 Philadelphia. Hurts is back out there. This snap comes from his own 13. Barkley to his right. Jalen in the gun. Calcaterra, the extra tight end in. Actually, sorry, that's Goddard. Darius Cooper, the lone receiver at the bottom. 3 in the play clock, 2 in the play clock. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to throw. Steps up, fires underneath. Tip pass, incomplete. Right. Trying to hit Saquon Barkley underneath. Would have been a simple check down. And that one gets batted at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
Don't want that. Don't need a turnover here. Backed up in your own end zone?
No, that would have been really bad. And thankfully that ball did not linger in the air for long. That can usually be a real problem. Yeah, nice bat down. Nice bat down. All right, 2nd down and 10. Here we go. Hurts is 5 for 8, 50 yards, and that passing touchdown to Barkley. The first score, it's a 65-yarder from Saquon on the 2nd play of the game. He's back there in an offset eye. From the Eagle 13, Hurts takes a snap, turn give Barkley running up the middle and brought down after a gain of about 2, maybe 3, so 3rd down and long.
Okay. It would be kind of a buzzkill if you were to just run or even an incompletion, punt it really quickly, a 3-and-out. Come on. Keep the momentum up. Take advantage.
All right. 3rd down and 7. Philadelphia has not converted a 3rd down since early in that first quarter. Shotgun. Barkley to his right. Line to gain is the Eagle 24. Jalen with one on the play clock. Takes the snap barely. Blitz coming. Deep drop. Clean pocket. Now he's got to scramble. He's going to get hit, and he's going to get sacked. And there is your first big sack of the day for the Giant defensive line, and that's just poor pass blocking. Too many men coming at Jalen Hurts on a very quick 3-and-out. They'll punt.
Yep, that was brutal. Not a good possession.
Yeah, I couldn't see who it was. It might have been Brian Burns, honestly, or it was Carter. They brought a bunch of people. Let's see who actually got him down, and it was, I think, Dual Carter? It's hard to say. There's a lot of Giants there. As Braden Mann comes in, he's standing on the L, and the Eagles painted in the Birds' end zone. 4th and 13, 6:23 to go. All right, snap, and they get it away. So Braden Mann's going to have to go ahead and get this one to go really far. And to be fair, caught, all the way down to the 34-yard line. That's a really good punt right there.
Okay.
With no return, and a great job by Braden Mann on his first punt of the day. And we go to commercial break, and back comes Jaxson Dart.
All right, not too bad. With the punt there.
Yep.
Good field position.
Now we see what they do without Cam Skattebo.
Mm-hmm. Jenny with a 2. Appreciate that. Says you guys are the best. Go Birds. Thank you, Jenny. That means a lot. We got almost 1,500 likes between the streams. 5,000 people between the streams, but only 1,500 likes, or not even quite 1,500 likes. So drop a like for us if you haven't. We appreciate that. See if the defense can get maybe another sack.
It'd be nice to get another stop here. This has felt like Philly has dominated, and yet we're one play away from a tie ball game, right? And that's kind of been, as we said, they can get these leads, and then it kind of falls down a little bit. Think of the Denver game where they were up 17-3 at half. Just don't want that to happen here. That would just not be good.
Yep, I agree.
Still in commercial break. A lot of commercial breaks today.
Got to get them in.
Got to get them in. Yeah, that is very true.
The Texans are up 13-0, and now they're driving into 49ers territory. They could potentially be taking a 20-0 lead.
Absolutely love it. What we got? 5,000 people watching right now? Watching us watch commercials? It's happening.
There we go.
Afternoon slate of games, by the way, are pretty interesting. Bucks Saints, not the most interesting one. Cowboys Broncos is the big one, and then Titans Colts. So I guess one of the three is interesting. I'm excited for Sunday Night Football. I think Green Bay and Pittsburgh is going to be a blast. Monday night, a real chance for the Commanders to go to 3-5 without Jaden Daniels. That would be great. If the Cowboys could lose today, the Packers, the Niners, and then, we're asking a lot here, then the Commanders lose tomorrow. Holy cow, that would be perfect for Philadelphia.
Could win in every phase, which we'd absolutely take.
Yeah, literally. Of course, the Eagles got to take care of business at Lincoln Financial Field. Okay, 6:13 to go. Philadelphia up 14-7. They just went 3-and-out. No more Cam Skattebo. The rest of this game probably done for the year with that gruesome lower body injury to his ankle. So more Tyrone Tracy is the lone setback right now from the Giant 34. Dart under center, checks something at the line. He's 5 for 7, 52 yards, and that touchdown to Skattebo. Takes that snap. They're going to run Tracy on a counter back to the left. Runs through a man and a good tackle. I can't tell who came and met him in the hole there. Jahad Campbell kind of missed. It was Nakobe Dean. And so a lot less Campbell since Dean has come back, Josh. We loved this from Jahad Campbell, and they've been really playing a lot more Dean, which is fine, but either way, gain of 6. They go hurry up. 2nd down and 4. 5:49 to go here. Second quarter. Ball at the 40. Dart under center. Tracy the lone setback. Dart takes the snap. Blitz coming. They're going to toss it out to Tracy. Right side. Cuts up the field. You have a first down. Gain of 5 there as Reed Blankenship cleaned things up. But a good hard run there from Tyrone Tracy and a fresh set of downs.
The run defense been pretty good for the most part today, but they've had a couple runs given up on those cutbacks. You saw right there, Nakobe blitzes, and as soon as they did, they run it away. Opens up a little bit of a bigger hole.
I go and hurry up here, too. Interesting. 5:13 to go here, second quarter. Hurry up on this offensive drive so far for the Giants. First down from the G-Men 46. Dart in the gun. Tracy to his left. Slot to the near side. Dart takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Steps up to the left. Now he's going to fire the left. Wide open. Caught. And there's their tight end into Eagle territory down to the 34-yard line. Reed Blankenship in coverage. That's the biggest completion of the day so far for either team. I believe that might have been for at least for the Giants, but a big throw and catch there from Jaxson Dart to his tight end and a first down for the G-Men. The offense is humming.
Yep, right back into Eagles territory. Didn't take too long.
Didn't take too long, that's for sure. Well, Eagle defense started red hot. They've cooled off. The entire team has cooled off a little bit here in quarter 2. Dart is now 6 for 8 for 73 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 34. Tracy to his left. Dart sits in the gun. 4 on the play clock with 4:18 to go. Stamps that right foot, claps his hands and takes it. He's going to keep it on a quarterback run up the middle, and Dart's going to have about 4, maybe 5, brought down once again by Nakobe Dean.
Staying committed to the running game, even with the quarterback.
They have not done a lot of no huddle the first 3 games. 6%. Last 4, 30%. They found something there, and it's worked so far in this drive. 2nd down and 4 to the Philadelphia 27. Dart in the gun, takes the snap. Read option, he's going to throw it. Pump fakes. Now he's going to run up the middle. Hit and brought down. Oh, it's going to be a sack. There we go. And there's Jordan Davis, gets another one on the season. That was an RPO. Dart didn't like the throw and brought it down and into the waiting arms of Big JD. Third down and 5.
Come on now.
We'll take that. We will take that.
JD has been so good. Just unbelievable.
3rd down and 5. 3:21 to go here, second quarter. Philadelphia will be kicking the ball away to start quarter number 3. So maybe one more chance with a stop here to go down and get some more points. Giants are 2 for 4 so far on 3rd down. This is the 3rd and 6. Dart checks to the line. 4 in the play clock. 3 in the play clock. He's got to hurry. 2 in the play clock. 1 in the play clock, and they're going to burn a timeout. Yeah, they kind of had to there.
That's too close.
That was their second. They got one more. So 3:02 to go, and they'll talk it over on the sideline on a 3rd down and 6.
Got a super chat from Cup with a 5. Jalen is missing wide open receivers as always.
Which one? The Smitty one, I guess, in the end zone? Is that the one?
Maybe.
But they scored on that drive.
They did.
So
yeah,
that's the only one I can think of a wide open receiver.
Terrible game from Jalen, but I'm not really sure. 10 from Matt.
Interesting.
I broke my ankle, fell on ice at a customer's house. I do not wish that on anyone. Prayers to him.
Oh,
that
yeah.
sounds rough too. Yes.
Yeah.
But prayers to
that does not sound
Cam.
Fun. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. 3:02 to go, second quarter. 14-7 Philly. They've led the entire time. Line to gain is the 24-yard line of the Eagles as Dart in that white uniform works left to right. He's 2 for 3 on 3rd down so far today. Philly's got 4 up on the line. I think they're only going to bring 4, and they do. Dart to throw. Clean pocket. Steps up. Loads up. Left side. That's going to be incomplete. Big hit at the end, though. Let's hope for no flag. He was trying to get Johnson, the tight end, and there is no flag. Okay. Wow, that's a huge play there by Reed Blankenship to jar that ball loose. That's a big hit.
That was a great delivered ball. Just dropped it. I mean, Reed's there, so good play after, but he Johnson had a chance to make that catch. It hits him in the hands and perfectly placed ball from Dart.
Yeah, he might have been a little afraid of the incoming missile there. That was still a big shot as Graham Gano comes out for a 47-yarder. Snap, hold, kick up, dead center, good. And so 14-10 Philly. So New York drives down the field and actually gets 3, but no more. And that'll give Philadelphia 2:52 to go here, second quarter, and all 3 timeouts to maybe go ahead and build this lead before halftime.
Okay, bend but don't break. That's what it is. Maybe you go score.
Bend but don't break. Yeah. It'd be nice to go score here.
And 3 timeouts. I mean, there's more than enough time. There's
a lot of time.
No issues. Clearly enough time.
A lot of time. Yep, 100%. Oh, man. All right, the Bills have scored again, so keep an eye on the other games happening right now. That will go ahead and put them up 18, point after pending to make it 19-3. As Buffalo had lost 2 straight, trying to get to 5-2 following their bye week. Halftime in Ravens-Bears, 10-6 Baltimore. About to be halftime in New England. The Patriots are going to kick a field goal here to try to take a halftime lead of 9-7. Bengals and Jets, 1:15 to go, second quarter, 24-10 Cincinnati. And we're 18 seconds away from a Dolphin halftime lead in Atlanta, but they're threatening in the red zone with 18 seconds to go. And Tua just threw a touchdown. So there you go. It'll be 17-3 Miami over Atlanta. Another NFC team possibly going down today. It's kickoff and returnable by Shipley. Gets around one man. Still going. Will Shipley. Oh, shifty there. How about that?
Come on.
I can't tell where he actually finished up. He's across almost to the 40, I think.
Yeah, like the 40, 42.
We had the sky cam there. Yeah, that's a great return. And the Texans hit a field goal for a 16-0 lead at halftime. Things are going very well for Philadelphia in the NFC. They got to hang on, though, in their own game, up 14-10. Here we go.
Yep. Get it done. Bobby with the 2. It's all about our offensive line or lack of defense with the question marks.
Yeah.
I mean, defense is okay, I guess, but not to the full extent yet.
2:46 to go here until halftime. 1st and 10 from the 42. This is going to be a run to the right from Barkley. Tries to get around the edge and does. There goes Saquon. He's got a first down. There we go. There's the outside running game we've come to know and love. That was exactly what Philadelphia has not been able to do much this first, 7 weeks of the season. It's a simple outside counter, and Barkley is going to have a first down, a 10-yard run.
Yep, 4 yards away from 100 yards on the game. Obviously helps whenever you break one to start it. But we need more of those. You know, that's what we saw, that the easier runs, not as much difficulty running up the middle. Let's go.
Gets you into Giant territory. 136 on the ground as a team. This first down snap is going to be a toss left side. Barkley trying to get around the edge and does, and gets through one man and gets about 7. That was that opening play in the NFC title game all over again. They've run that before this season, but Barkley had a full head of steam. Gets 7, second down and 3, 2-minute warning. The Birds are on the move here as they're up 14-10.
Love that play call. You got Jahan Dotson in motion.
I love that play
You're
call.
Kind of faking it. Get the defense to hopefully over-pursue one area, and then a little toss back to Saquon. Kevin Padula has not been too bad this game. You know, offensive play calling. Be pleasantly surprised. James with a 2. You guys are the best. Go Birds. Thank you, James.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
Yep, we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we need another big Saquon run. That wouldn't be too bad. 2-minute warning here.
Would not mind a double-digit lead to start quarter 3. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And we really have had 2 good offensive quarters, right? Last week, was it quarter 2 where they didn't move the football very well? It was only 3 good quarters of offense. Chance for all 4 to be good this week, Josh. First time all year.
That would be weird. That would be a little strange.
It would be weird.
We don't normally see that, but they got belief, just going in the right direction.
Yeah, it definitely looks better for sure. The past 2 weeks, the offense has been able to figure things out, and this is all without A.J. Brown. The big topic of conversation, and the offense has moved the football pretty well. Not perfect through the air. No Goddard, no Dotson, no Mechie so far, which is interesting. But it has been Devontae Smith, and then Hurts and Barkley connecting for their second touchdown of the day through the air.
Definitely has. We had Josh said don't believe in jinxes, but I just jinxed it apparently. So by saying that, hopefully not. I don't buy into that, but And yes, for Sean and others wondering, I did. I took a lot of different Saquon lines, as I've done most weeks, but it's like at some point it was going to hit. So I had the Saquon over on yards, one of them with Saquon to score a touchdown, one of them with Saquon for the longest rush. You just mix them up, right? Because like surely one of these games, and fortunately he's literally hit all those. He's got the longest rush, he's got the yards over already because I think the line was 82, 83, wherever it was.
Yep.
And for the touchdown. So
there you go. Gotta like it.
It just took into week 8 before that happened.
I really need a Dotson 9-yard catch to end the first half, but it's not looking good. I don't think he's even looked his way yet so far, but still 2 minutes to go. Still a chance here. So we'll see.
There's time.
All right, looks like they're bringing us back from commercial break as they're getting us ready for the Fox halftime show, as looks like there's still 3 games that aren't at half yet, 4 including Philadelphia. So they have all 3 timeouts. They're marching here. A couple of Saquon runs to get him into Giant territory. They'll line up in the pistol from the Giant 42. Hurts calls for the football, takes the snap. They're going to give to Barkley right side, cuts up the field, spins through a tackle. Oh, he's got a first down. Wow, I thought he was going to be short, and he got pushed forward and then tackled across the line to gain. That'll be a fresh set of downs. Barkley's over 100 yards on the day, and Philly goes hurry up now inside the Giant 40. 147 on the ground for the Birds as a whole. Hurts goes hurry up, takes the snap. He'll throw 4-man pressure, steps up. He's going to throw right side. That's going to be caught. Smitty, he's got a first down. And his forward progress, he did almost spin out of that one. It's going to be good for 12. And it's been all Devontae Smith. No other receivers, I think, have a catch yet today. As Jalen goes now 6 for 9, 4 targets, 2 catches for 37 for Devontae Smith. They go hurry up down to the 26. 1:14 to go, 1:13 to go, 1:12. Hurts in the gun. All 3 timeouts. Takes the snap. Blitz comes from the right, stops, fires, caught, Smitty, slant. Oh, he's got through 1 man, and he's going to have a first down. He was going to be short and kind of hit the gap in between 2 different Giant defenders. That one's good for 12, and they're inside the red zone.
It's crazy. I mean, it's a slant route, which we typically see to AJ, that type of a play. But the way that Smitty's able to make that happen, he makes the catch and just able to kind of slither in between both Giants defenders that hit each other and still able to pick up, 14 yards?
Yep. Gotta like that. Looks like there's a injured Giant now. Oh, boy. I can't tell who that is. That's like some friendly fire. It's one of their secondary players. Look at his neck, it looks like. That doesn't look good at all. Yeah, we'll see. And they're going to go to commercial break, and that will stop the clock with 56 seconds left.
Cordell Flott, it looks like.
Oh, the corner. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Cordell Flott have the pick 6 of Jalen Hurts the last time they played? I think he did. I'm pretty sure it was Cordell Flott.
Maybe so. Yeah. Or the long pick didn't fully get to the pick 6, but yes, I think he did. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, they're definitely driving in a fresh set of downs. We will take it. A touchdown here would be incredible.
Yeah, go up 21-10. They'll get the ball to start out. Kind of have that momentum though for the Eagles. We could use, we said this so many different weeks, but, it would be nice. We could use a game where we just, kind of can relax a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Would be very nice.
There you go.
Would be very nice.
Got it taken care of. See, meanwhile, you got the Jets driving on the Bengals.
Yep.
Justin Fields has 123 passing yards and a passing touchdown today.
How about that?
Go figure.
Yeah.
Not that he has done that most games this season and got called out for it earlier this year, but earlier this week. We're back.
All right, first down and 10 from the 14-yard line of New York. Philadelphia is 1 for 1 in the red zone so far today. Hurts in the gun, Barkley to his left. Dotson alone at the bottom. Takes the snap. Now he's going to dump it off underneath. Caught Barkley. Long way to go to get past the line of scrimmage. Pinballs off a man. That looked painful. He'll get about 3 with 47 seconds left. Do you think about taking a timeout here? They don't. They have all 3 as the clock is below 40. Interesting. Yeah, I would have taken one there.
I think they're okay. I mean, they've got 3 timeouts. You're so close anyway. How many plays are you actually going to run? They can get plenty more even by taking a snap.
28, 27. They jumped offsides, I think.
Hang on.
That'll help.
Yep.
Let's make sure. And they did. Offsides on the Giants. So that will go ahead and move them up 5. And that'll stop the clock with 25 seconds left. Yep, offsides. They got Thibodeau.
Yep. And see, this is great now because it's 25 seconds left. You have 3 timeouts. You can still run the football. You could run a couple different runs and just be calling timeouts, but it's going to keep the defense honest where it's not like only throwing the football in this situation.
Yep. 2nd down and 2 now as well. So they technically could run, like you just mentioned. That would be nice. They keep Barkley in there. So Darius Cooper at the bottom, Dotson and Smitty at the top. 2nd down and 2 from the Giant 6. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his left. Giants sitting back in a zone. Jalen with 4 on the play clock, 3 on the play clock. And now they're going to burn a timeout, and they do. That's interesting. Never decided to snap the football there, and they just take a timeout. Okay, well, they had 3, so two left.
Okay. Didn't like the look, I guess.
All right. 2 timeouts, 25 seconds left from the 6. 2nd down and 2. All right, come on. Boy, would I love it to be 21-10 at halftime. That would make me feel really good. Really good if we could just get to that number.
Yeah, what do you go with here? What do you dial up? I mean, 2 yards, you probably try to just get the extra. I don't know. You don't have to with the extra play because as little time as you have right now, 25 seconds, 2 timeouts. My little play action, maybe.
Could be interesting. Maybe go under center. Let's see what they do here. They are going to be in the gun. All right, well, empty him out, actually, too.
Okay.
Jalen is 8 for 11 for 76 yards. 5 wide receivers. Dotson in the slot. Goddard at the bottom. They got Barkley, Cooper, and Smitty at the top. Giants showing pressure here. It might be man. Hurts takes the snap. Blitz coming. Stops. Fires.
Got him.
Goddard going to the end zone.
Yes,
he's in. Touchdown. Philadelphia. There's Dallas Goddard. Yes.
Come on, baby.
You knew
just
it was coming.
Spread them out.
Coverage. Take your pick, right? Come on.
Yep. You spread them out there. Goddard on the wide formation. Run a little slant. Not going to get beat. Giants banged up. Have a lot of secondary guys down anyway.
There you go. I wonder, I think that's a career high for Goddard. I think that's touchdown 6 on the season. That's got to be his career high.
Yeah. This early into the year, but he's been money from that.
All right, 21 seconds left, and here comes a Jake Elliott extra point. Snap, hold, kick up, and good. 21-10. Boy, we've had a couple halftime leads so far this season. This one's feeling pretty good so far. Birds up 11.
Exactly how you would want to go into halftime here.
Exactly.
There's just a little bit of time remaining, obviously, so take care of business. But, man, all things considered, Jalen, Goddard fired up on the sideline. You got the offense feeling good.
All right.
EAGLES, Eagles. As Neil with the 2 says, just what the doctor ordered, baby.
There you go. I guess that's the new line. A 7-play, 58-yard scoring drive. Took 2:32 off the clock. Hurts was perfect, 4 for 4. And Philadelphia has 2 passing touchdowns from QB1 and a rushing touchdown from Saquon Barkley. Everything's looking good so far.
Feeling in a good way. As Sheeny says, going to break 30 this game. Man, hopefully so. We better.
I hope so.
This is 21-10 so far.
We had a lead like this in the Bronco game, and of course they blew that. But let's hope that's not going to happen again.
Nope. Man, this is it. Just feel I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, Thomas. I know we got a whole other half to play. You got these 21 seconds left. As Jake Elliott boots it way deep into the end zone, so they'll have it to the 30. But it's one of those situations where, like, we're starting to see semblances. Okay, the offense is getting some more confidence, right? They're getting some play action. There's other elements we haven't seen too much, if at all, right? The under center plays, throwing over the middle of the field, other guys getting touches as well, and then obviously the most important, probably Saquon just having a game that we know he could and should be having every single game.
Yep.
But it's like, all right, that combined with the defense is okay. Defense could have been better, but just loving what you're seeing so far. And this, we talked about it right before the game. Going into the bye week would be the perfect situation. And Dart's going to kneel, and we'll go into halftime. It's a great 30 minutes. We just need 30 more.
Yep, that's all we need. 21-10 as the clock runs out. Halftime will begin, and Philadelphia in control. 14 touches for Saquon Barkley, 131 total yards, 2 touchdowns. If you had him on fantasy, This is your week. You finally did it, right? They finally were able to do it for you, which is great as they go commercial break. All right.
Feeling pretty good. Get the scoreboard ready and updated once we come back out of halftime. But, yeah, there we go. 21-10. I
21-10.
27-17 was the score prediction before the game. Feeling probably even better than that at this moment. Again, you got to come out in the second half and play two halves, because we've seen, where it's like, hey, look, the team looks great, and then they come out and just lay an egg in the second half. But
it's a good point.
I mean, man, they just build on this. It's there to be had.
Giants get the ball to start the second half. They'll be without Cam Skattebo the rest of the game, as we know, and we will. We'll see. We'll see what the defense does. It's been a little interesting of a game. Slower, not a lot of possessions. A couple of sacks from both teams. No turnovers. We'll see. We'll see if Jaxson Dart has any magic, or Philadelphia can put them out of their misery and get that 6th win and go 6-2 like we were hoping. I mean, when they got their second loss of the season, all we said was just get to 6-2, get to the bye week. You're going to get all these players back healthy. No Cam Jurgens today. That's been no problem. I mean, it's crazy. Their best rushing day has come without Cam Jurgens, and obviously no A.J. Brown as well. When you get Nolan Smith back, BG's going to make his debut. That Green Bay Monday nighter 2 weeks from tomorrow could be a very different looking Eagle team, and they might have a new weapon or two on the defensive side of football after some trades.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It does feel like there's potentially a trade in the works, with what Howie does. So we'll see where that might be. Feeling probably edge more than anything else, but Terrence with a 5. Appreciate that, Terrence. Says, tough, detailed, together. Let's freaking go.
That's what they've been so far. They've been pretty, I would say, all those things. Not a lot of penalties. That's been a problem. They had that one that went ahead and basically backed them up to a 1st and 20. They still converted that one. They had the first down called back on Devontae Smith. But other than that, they've been pretty good. Not perfect, but we'll take it. And haven't given up any sort of massive plays, right? They gave up a lot of big plays to the Giants in that first game. A lot of big runs from Jaxson Dart, a couple of deep shots. So far, it's not been the case. That one drive looked good from Cam Skattebo, and then that was basically it.
Yep. Not too bad, all things considered. This is the takeaways from what we saw in that first half. Like, you would certainly live with that.
100%. For sure.
The plays you want to have. The 49ers did score.
Did they? Oh, so yeah, the Kittle.
Kittle will score 16-7.
Looks like it.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. I was just checking it now, but the time of possession, the Texans have had the ball 24 minutes in the first half. The Niners 5 minutes.
Wow, that Texan defense is no joke. That Texan defense is a problem.
That is insane.
Big problem.
Only 5 minutes of the. I mean, that's just nothing.
Nothing. Yep.
Okay.
Literally.
Well.
All right. Halftime bathroom break. You or me? All right.
You got it. You're
Thank
good.
You.
Yep.
I drink too much
water. Anthony with a 5. On a plane about to take off. We best not blow this lead. Yeah, we better not. So, got to keep the vibes. However, I don't know if you're wearing a jersey, just whatever the good luck charm is. Were you flying last week, or was it somebody else? It feels like we had somebody comment. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was somebody else, though. There was somebody, I think, that was flying and commenting. So, if the Eagles win, then unfortunately you're going to have to schedule a flight during every single game. So maybe that works for you, like work schedule-wise. But Brandon with a 5. Appreciate that, Brandon. First, prayers to the Giants' injuries. Yep, or for the Giants' injuries. Second, let's get the passing game going. I got money on passing yards. LOL. Third, go Birds. Yeah, well, maybe, they might get the passing game going a little bit more. It feels like this is one of those games, obviously 21-10, but if the defense gets a stop and the way the running game has been going, it would not be very improbable to think like, oh, does Saquon rush for 150, 175, even potentially more? But sure, maybe get both. I'd be fine with it. Get the passing game up there as well if you took the yards. That's why I took Saquon for the longest rush, just in general. But Dub G with a 5. My only thing is the route and pass we just threw to Goddard. We can throw to AJ all the time and keep him off Twitter. Yeah, I suppose so. Fred, Josh, he's gone for a second. Guess what? I saw that comment, Fred. Froggy, did you guys contact me yesterday? I don't believe so. If there's some trollers out there or scams sometimes, but I commented to a couple other people as far as like Donald claimed the tickets. Then we had another one for the book giveaway, and the other one for the jersey. And then obviously for this one, we'll have for the jersey for people that commented Saquon as the first touchdown scorer, assuming the Eagles hold on and win. But I don't believe that it. Just stay vigilant out there. There's a lot of those. Red Scorpion, if we win by 10, I'll buy 20 to 40 memberships. Wow. Froggy, I got a bogus text from you. Was it just like a comment or a comment back on something? What was the comment? There have been some. It's just every once in a while for some reason, get the scammers that pop up. So I try to stay on top of it. But if there's any giveaways, I mean, I'm not asking people to pay for anything or like super, secretive information or anything like that. David with a 5. Appreciate you guys listening to you all the way in Wichita, Kansas. Birds need to keep up the intensity. Go Birds. That they do. One half good, but assert the dominance. Don't get complacent. We don't necessarily have to, it'd be cool. It'd be great, beat them by a 50, but just don't let them get back into the game. We have too many times where it's all of a sudden it's back to a one-possession game, right? You just give them enough life. Have the belief. Crush it early. Maybe, hopefully, we can have this game a wrap by, the fourth quarter. LA Kid, what's up? With a 2. Remember, we were supposed to trade Goddard. Yeah, I think that was back in the offseason whenever he was the contract status and then searching for a buyer, a partner there. Good thing they didn't, because DG's had an insane season so far. Career high, the touchdowns on the season, been pretty much a staple. I mean, every single week, even if he's not getting the yards in itself, he's just making plays. Frank, appreciate the comment there. Appreciate the owning up to it there. That felt like it was a little bit much. Dylan with the 5. People blaming Jalen for one missed throw is insane. Every elite quarterback has missed throws before. It's insane to think Jalen must be 100% perfect. And also prayers for Cam. Oh, I think you might be muted.
There we go. I was going to say, yeah, Jalen's looked pretty good. Jalen's been fine today. I mean, we're all wondering what they looks like without A.J. Brown. And they moved the football pretty well, except for that one drive where they got backed up and he got sacked. I mean, it's been fine. Totally fine.
Yeah. But, in the world of fantasy sports and player props
That's true.
And everything else.
He's got good fantasy numbers, too,
Chauncey
today. I mean, what are we doing?
Situations.
Yeah, well.
Which we won't get into fully. But people can get upset of it, So
Sure.
Yeah, it's a wild world we live in. But you're right. It's like you can miss one throw here or there, and it happens all over the place. But I do understand it, because if it's like you box score watch or even NFL Red Zone, which I'm susceptible to do, I think we all probably do to a certain point. It's like you turn on the TV and you're just getting fed all this highlight package. So then it's like, oh, that's incredible. We don't hardly ever see that, Yeah. But then you go back and see, if you watch a game just about as the comment was for a second ago, which is very truthful there, is every single quarterback, you can almost pinpoint for sure. Every single quarterback, every single game, there's usually at least one throw where you're like, wow, he missed. That was just a miss. I don't know what happened.
100%. Yep, I totally agree.
Daryl with a 5. Thank you for this, Daryl. New around here. This show is my go-to when I can't get to the game or when I can't get the game. You guys absolutely kill it. Go Birds.
We appreciate that. Right on.
Big time.
Definitely appreciate that.
Also, David with a 2. Congrats, Thomas. Happy for you. Baby Eagle.
Baby Eagle.
Not too long.
Baby Eagle is coming. Yes, not too long. It's crazy how soon it is happening, but it's happening very soon. Very soon. 8 days until Baby Eagle is officially there. Thanks, David.
Going to be here very soon. Certainly think, which would be awesome.
Someone just said, Gonzo, switching over from another live stream to this one. Love what you guys got going on. So much better. New subscriber. Appreciate that. Hey. Thank you. We try to just give you guys a straight up play-by-play. That's kind of what we go for.
Cool. We do appreciate that, yes. Several people just kind of going through the comment section. Sounds like there's lots that would prefer Jahan Dotson to make a couple catches.
Would be nice. So, I would not mind that. Yeah, I would be a fan of that for sure. For sure.
I am surprised that he's not had even just a couple targets, but they haven't needed it, which I guess is a good thing. But, you felt like naturally Jahan wasn't getting the plays before because they were, it was AJ and Smitty, right? So they're obviously going to get the targets, the focus, and then you try to get the running game going. So the under center packages allows for even fewer receivers to get on the field. So Jahan doesn't play many snaps. But this seemed like the week, and so far, no, not really.
Nope, it's not been at all. I mean, literally, it's not even been close to being the week for that. But overall, though, Josh, if we're talking just about this game as a whole, as we're probably coming back here very soon, this is exactly what you wanted Philadelphia to do. You wanted them to come out, look sharp. They fixed the running game. Passing game has definitely been there. They protected Jalen Hurts pretty well. I know he got sacked, but he's pretty well. And defensively, I know that Cam Skattebo got hurt, but prior to him getting hurt, the physicality was much improved from where it was in that first matchup. And so I think overall, you have to say this has been a successful first half for Philadelphia with a chance for a little bit more.
Yep. Definitely agree. John also with the 5 here says, appreciate your daughter waiting for the bye week. True fan, go Birds.
How about that?
That's good timing.
But see, she forgot about the trade deadline, right? So she nailed the bye week, forgot the trade deadline is the day after. So the negotiations in our house right now of me asking, because she's going to be born on the 3rd. We have a scheduled C-section, which thoughts and prayers that she's fine. She should be fine. But C-section will go down on Monday. The trade deadline is Tuesday. And there has been some back and forth to my wife and I. And my wife is the most supportive wife ever. She totally gets that this is my job now, being a YouTuber. And I was like, maybe, everything's fine. We spend the night 1, maybe night 2, I just come home real quick and maybe, film something if Philadelphia does something. I don't know, maybe, but I have not gotten a no, but I got a pretty discouraging maybe was what I heard from the wife. So, which is understandable because you only have your first kid once.
Yes,
but
if
everyone's recovering 24 hours later, maybe, I'll run home and make some food and film and make some food, and then I'll come back and I can edit while I'm in there.
We'll see. Magically a video that appears all of a sudden.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
It'll be good either way, and it'll be you guys enjoy it. Zach also with the 5 here saying, send a quick thank you. Working Sundays is tough, but y'all always rock it with the coverage. Appreciate your work. Congrats on fatherhood.
Well, thank you. Well, we appreciate that. We try and make sure that either if you want to not listen to the broadcasters and you listen to us, we're your option, or a lot of you guys are working. We had a lot of people driving on Sundays and doing all sorts of different stuff, and so we are your alternative to not being able to listen to the game.
And Josh B with a 5 also from one girl dad to another. Congrats.
Thank you, Josh.
There we go.
Thank
Multiple
you.
Girl
Very
dads.
Excited for that. Josh, obviously a girl dad. He's told me how great it is. My sister, her husband, obviously a girl dad. I have 2 nieces or 2 nephews and 1 niece. So the girls look fun. Boys look fun too. Girls look fun as well. Very excited.
All fun, all enjoyable. Eric here, right before we do the kickoff with a 5, also says the Eagle will land in 8 days. Congratulations, Mr. Mott.
Thank you. Thank you very much. 8 days, yeah. Who's counting, though? Who's counting?
Who's counting?
All right, looks like we are getting ready to go here as Jake Elliott kicks this one off to start quarter number 3. Giants going to return it from the 5. 10, 15, 20, going up the middle. Oh, big tackle there. Nice job by Cooper DeJean. Forget he does kick coverage. Nice job there. Up to the 35-yard line, and back comes Jaxson Dart. No Cam Skattebo the rest of the way. If you're on Twitter, you saw the injury. It's not good. Looks like a lower body, ankle, dislocation, or break. You never know, but he's out for sure. Carted off the field, and so it'll be Tyrone Tracy the rest of the way. Giant offense has had 2 decent possessions and 2 possessions that didn't go anywhere. And so Philadelphia's defense with a chance here to kind of stake their claim on this football game up 11. First drive of the third quarter starts now. Giants working left to right from the 35. Dart, shotgun, empty it out. Robinson in motion to the top of the screen. Philadelphia bringing 4. Dart takes the snap. Looking right, comes back left, still looking. Now he's going to dance, still looking. Pressure coming. He's going to get hit and sacked. There's Jalen Carter sack. Oh, he finally got it. JC, there it is.
Come on.
Boy, that's a covered sack if I've ever seen one, Josh. Man, he sat back there forever. Jalen Hunt had a chance, and then Jalen Carter cleaned it up.
And they're going to show us the replay here of why that took place. And you're right, it's the coverage sack. Also, the Giants guys kind of getting clustered together. But once his man starts to come open, then that's the pressure for Jalen Hunt. So in the stat sheet, like you say, it'll be Jalen Carter. Jalen Hunt and the coverage gets a whole lot of credit for it.
Sack number 3 on the day so far. 9 pressures on Jaxson Dart. Second down and 18. Back at the 26. Dart will throw. Empty set. Underneath. Caught Robinson on a screen. And going to get tackled. Big hit there. Wow. Cooper DeJean lowered the shoulder. Looked like Jahad Campbell also in coverage. I think he got maybe 7. I think we're looking at a 3rd and 10. Let's see. 3rd and long for sure.
By the way, Brandon a second ago with a 2 said a discouraging maybe is a no. And then he put my wife, LOL. So I think that she was helping interpret the discouraging maybe from
probably,
from Paige.
Yeah. I think you might be right there. I think you might be right.
I appreciate the interpretation.
3rd and 10 officially. Ball at the 35. Line to gain the Giant 45. Dart is 7 for 10 for 82 yards. In the gun. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure coming. Clean pocket. Now he has to step up. Dart can run if he wants to. He's going to fire it across the middle and incomplete. Not even close. That's our first look at Kelee Ringo, Josh. That was the first target to Kelee Ringo the entire game, and it wasn't close. Kelee Ringo's been great today so far. How about that? A quick 3 and out, they'll punt.
Come on now. That's what you want to see from the defense. Some good coverage, forcing a coverage sack. Another time it's just really forcing absolutely nothing. Kelee Ringo in action. This is what the doctor ordered. The first 3 and out here with the defense.
You said it, not me. 4th and 10. Giant shift here as Gillen comes in for his 4th punt of the day. Snap, gets it off that left foot, angling back to the right. Back is Gibson, backing up to his 6. He'll return it. Gibson to the 10, 20, 22, and then he gets kind of roughed up by a bunch of Giants there to the 23-yard line. And here comes Philadelphia and that Bird offense, fresh off their touchdown drive to end quarter 2. After commercial break, up 11.
Here we go. Headed in the right direction here. We'll take that. Joey with a 5. My wife and I just had our baby girl the other day, praying for you and your family.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Yeah, once you announce that you're having a kid, you realize everyone else is having a kid too. It's like we're all in this together this week.
Imagine that. Another Eagles fan. I think that we briefly lost Thomas for a second. I don't know if he accidentally left the stream or what just happened. Hang on. I'm sure we're going to get him back in like 2 seconds. It just cut it off now, too, so I know you're seeing, like, double. We don't need to see 2 of mine. Unless his connection just completely went out. Just hold. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I think we got him. It says joining. Nope. Here we go. Second time's a charm. There we go.
Are we back? We're back. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Don't know what happened there.
I don't know. That was very strange.
That was weird.
Left
malfunction. We're back. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm back. I said Thomas, come back. I'm back. Don't worry.
We made it happen.
That was
somebody said fatherhood already got you. So
yeah. Emergency call.
Got the
right?
call.
Let's hope that's not the case.
Not even like, hey, he's gone.
No.
Congrats though, Joey. Yes, congrats to you for the baby as well, baby girl. Hopefully everybody's safe and healthy. But yeah, you got a lot of Eagles fans. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
David with a 2. Daddy's girls are the best. Congrats and go Birds.
Thank you very much. Congrats, go Birds. Yes, I can't wait for her to have her little Eagle jersey on Sundays. That's going to be very fun.
Question is what jersey? I mean, the easy ones hurts because you don't see too many. Like, you might have to like custom if it's not going to be a Jalen Hurts one.
It's a good point. Yeah.
But if you could choose one.
All right, now they're coming back from commercial break. We're getting our first look at Saquon in a Giant jersey, giving us the full rundown of last year. We all know what happened. Have not watched the Saquon documentary yet on Amazon Prime. I need to get to that, but maybe once we have a baby, that'll free us up a little bit more. But here we go. Quarter 3, drive 1, upcoming for Philadelphia. 131 on the ground as a team. Philadelphia's first snap of the third quarter comes from their own 24. Hurts starts 9 for 12 with 2 passing touchdowns. Takes the snap, turn, give Barkley out of the gun, running right side. and going to plow forward for 4. Get up to the 20, I'd say 9-yard line-ish. Should be 2nd down and 5.
Still better push than we'd seen previously. I mean, even on that, which is like, it's kind of an okay run. Just don't typically see the consistency. We'll absolutely take it. LAK with a 5. You and Thomas should do a merch collab. I definitely cop or especially a hat. Definitely cop one.
That'd be cool.
That'd be interesting to do a hat. We haven't done
Got to figure out what to do. 2nd down and 5. Eagles trying to figure out this first drive of quarter 3 from their own 29. Hurts will throw. 5-man pressure. Steps up. Clouded pocket. Fires across the middle. Wide open. There is Devontae Smith up to the 44-yard line. And the over-the-middle shots to Smitty have hit every single time today. That looks great. Big game for 20.
If you're a defense, why would you expect it, right? Because the Eagles don't really throw over the middle of the field very often. But this is where, the tendency breakers, running the football, it makes life so much easier because now the Giants have to really focus on it. And you see the play action calls and everything off of it. Keep rolling.
4 catches for 64 yards. Devontae Smith, the only Eagle receiver with a catch. Toss, left side, Barkley up the middle.
Man.
Nice gain there. He was 1 man away from breaking it. He knows it. That's into Giant territory at the 47, Josh. He was so close to breaking that one.
I was getting ready. It did look like he was going to break the rest of it, or break free for that one because, as you said, he had 1 man to beat there. You could kind of see the flow. And again, these are things that we have not seen this season. But in this game, you see like the flow of the defense is going one direction, and it's allowing that cutback lane. And that's what he had there. Just had to beat that one guy.
2nd down and 4. Ball at the 50. Hurts in the gun, takes the snap, fakes the toss, come back to the right. Got to get around a linebacker. Hurts still rolling. Now he's going to stop, fire. That's caught. Smitty. Was he in bounds, though? No, incomplete. A chance there. That's one of those really tight windows. Smitty thought he got tugged a little bit. No flag, 3rd down and 4.
Dub G with the 2 says, we just had our son last Saturday. He's 1-0. Go Birds. Congratulations to you. And also,
lucky kid. I hope our kid's lucky. She comes and then we just win a bunch of games. That'd be very fun.
Stay undefeated. Just go undefeated the rest of the season. Win the Super Bowl.
3rd down and 4. Phillies 0 for 4 so far today. They converted on a couple of 4th downs, though. Line to gain, the 46-yard line. Hurts takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Looking left. Throwing left. That's going to be caught. Guess who? Devontae Smith. Toe taps it out of bounds. That's a gain of 12 on 3rd down and 4. There's your first 3rd down conversion today, and the Birds' offense looks great.
Just wide open. Smitty running those routes. Not going to be able to hang with him for that long.
Jeez, he was so open. It's crazy that he has no other completions to a receiver. No Jahan Dotson, no Darius Cooper. They've been out there all day. He has 1 catch to Goddard for the touchdown to end quarter 2, but it's been all Devontae Smith and Saquon Barkley. 1st and 10. Hurts is 11 of 15 for 108, 2 touchdowns through the air. Ball up to the 39-yard line of New York. Under center now. The lone setback is Barkley. Goddard tight to the right side. Hurts takes the snap, and now we have a penalty. Is that a delay of game, or did they, let's see. Delay of game. All right, they've been flirting with it all day, and they finally get it. So 1st and 10 comes 1st and 5. All right, 1st down and 15. 10:32 to go, 3rd quarter.
B2B with a 5 says, was it breeding season 9 months ago? So many new Eagles fans this season.
Seems like it.
I don't know what happened about 9 months ago. I don't know.
Yeah, it's February. There's a holiday mixed in somewhere around something there. I don't know. We'll see. 1st and 15. Again under center. Calcaterra, the extra tight end. They're going to run Barkley up the middle, and he's going to go forward for 5. Wow. That's been the difference today, Josh. He obviously has broken a couple, but way less contact behind the line of scrimmage has really been the difference maker. A shocker, I know, but it's made a huge deal. That's a gain of 5 there, 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
Yep. It's a difference of what we saw, comparatively this season versus, or last season versus like the early part of this season. We're just hadn't been able to get anything going.
Yep, 100%. 100%. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11, so they gave him 4, not 5 there. Again, under center, 2 receiver looks. Smitty at the top, Dotson at the bottom. Play action, pressure coming. Hurts steps up. He can throw. Now spins around to the left, still rolling. Going to throw a home run ball that's tipped and incomplete. He was trying to find Calcaterra, who was open, but that ball got tipped when Hurts threw it. And they're lucky there was no Giant in the way. Falls to the ground, 3rd and 11. Really a good chance for Calcaterra there.
I thought he was going to get lucky or fortunate on that one because, yeah, you're right. He's throwing it, and he gets hit as he does, so it's just a wounded duck up there in the air. But actually, the best chance was Grant Calcaterra going to the sideline.
I think he wanted a deep shot to Dotson. He just was rolling left and had to stop and throw back right, and they gave up too much time for Abdul Carter to get to his throwing hand. 3rd down and 11. See what we got here. Hurts been sacked twice on 18 dropbacks. In the gun, Will Shipley in to block. Hurts to throw, stops, fires, left side. That's going to be, incomplete. There's a flag, though. And Darius Cooper might have a penalty here. I think so. They're going to get Black, the cornerback. I think it's illegal contact, Josh. But that will be a 1st down either way. Let's see. Oh, pass interference. Okay, wow. So that's a 13-yard gain, automatic 1st down. And our first pass to Darius Cooper. Yeah, he's open. It's a good route. Yeah, it looks like a nice grab at the top of Cooper's route there. Yeah, clearly. When I see that number 80 in Kelly Green, all I can think of is Julio Jones from 2023. That's all I see.
It's the automatic.
I see Darius Cooper. Oh, man. It'd be fun to get Cooper a catch, though. You know, Eagle fans understand that what he did in training camp in the preseason, injured a couple of weeks ago, hadn't really done much since. First game back, it'd be fun to get him a catch here. Either way, 1st and 10 at the Giant 26. Philadelphia rolling here. 26, Saquon Barkley to the left of Hurts in the gun. Jalen takes the snap, delay blitz coming. He's going to step up and panic in the pocket. He's going to get hit and sacked. And it looked like, who is that? I can't tell who it is. Defensive tackle got him.
Nunez Holmes?
Yes, there it is.
There or Roaches.
Sack number 3, I think, on the day.
Yeah. That was just a blitz that was unblocked. Jalen has been good against the blitz, but takes the step back, immediately having to look down, not able to see the field, and then there's pressure after that to finish it off.
Yeah, well, and it wasn't Brett Toth. I know it was a defensive tackle, but Toth did his job there. That was more Hurts holding on the football a little too long and climbing up into pressure, but a 5-yard loss nonetheless. 2nd down and 11 now. 8:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Philadelphia still in Giant territory, the Giant 31. Hurts takes the snap, toss right, Shipley, and he's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Abdul Carter sealed that edge very well, so 3rd and 15 now coming.
Another long 3rd down.
They have 1 3rd down conversion that wasn't a penalty. That came earlier on this drive. But they are in field goal range to make it a 14-point game. They're up 11 right now. All right, 3rd and 15. They're 1 for 5 on 3rd down so far today. Line of gains all the way up at the 16-yard line. Hurts takes the snap, stops, throws way short, caught Smitty. Big hit delivered. He hung on to it, but he only got about 7 yards there, and so out will come Jake Elliott for field goal attempt number 3.
Man, that's incredibly impressive that he even holds on to those.
That's crazy.
He takes a shot.
Everyone says he was too small, and yet Devontae Smith is one of the toughest guys to play receiver in the National Football League. The amount of shots he takes across the middle and just gets right back up. It's crazy. 4th and 6. As Dexter Lawrence, a little banged up coming off the field there. Keep an eye on that. He goes to the bench. Elliott's going to have his shortest attempt of the day so far today. This is 2nd, not his 3rd. Excuse me. He missed the 58-yarder earlier. Dinged off the right upright. This one from 40 from the right hash. Elliott snap, hold, kick up, and dead center. Drifting. It's good. He got it. Of course he did.
There we go.
All right, 24-10 Philadelphia, 7:03 to go 3rd quarter. We'll take that. Very nice.
Heck yeah. James with a 2. Love your broadcast, guys. Diaper fund donation. There you go.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Diaper fund going on here on my show. Trying to load up because we're going to be doing a lot of diaper changes. You know, I asked my wife. I was like, was it like 4 or 5 diapers a day in the beginning? And she said, try 10 to 15. I said, oh, okay, great. So,
yep.
Right, we need a lot more diapers than I initially thought there. So
better safe than sorry with those changes.
I guess
you
so.
know, you take too long, and just take it from me. It's you're going to pay for it, okay. So you might as well change. So.
Okay. Oh, man. All right. Score updates here for quarter 3. The Dolphins have just scored again. Tua Tagovailoa just hit Jalen Waddle on a very deep touchdown pass. It's 24-3 Miami on the road against Kirk Cousins and the Falcons.
Goodness.
That is... Wow, I would not have guessed that one. That is rough. Jets are hanging in there. They're driving down 24-13 early third quarter. Breece Hall just broke off a night gain there. Pretty good day from Justin Fields, all things considered. Patriots pulling away from the Browns 23-7. Try to get their 6th win of the season as Drake May, 203 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns. Travion Henderson on my fantasy bench for the first time. He has 61 yards because, of course, he does. Bills 26-3. That one looking like it's very close to being over. 10 minutes to go, third quarter. James Cook, you have in fantasy, you have 164 yards on the ground and 1 touchdown.
Good
Khalil
gosh.
Shakir is their leading receiver, 5 for 87 and a touchdown to put them up 26-3. The big shocker of the day that is in Miami, Josh, Baltimore, 16-6. The Bear offense has done nothing. They're starting the fourth quarter in that game, and that is no Lamar Jackson, and one of the worst defenses in football in Baltimore and Chicago, looking rough right now.
That is
And then
crazy.
the one we're keeping an eye on here, 16-7 Texans at home against the 5-win Niners. Looking good so far for the Niner loss watch party we're all having here today, because that would be good for Philadelphia and the playoffs.
We definitely want that. 100%. Actually, let me get the timeouts updated. I forgot to do that coming at halftime. There you go. Now it's accurate. People look at the scoreboard and wondering why some timeouts have been taken. They had not. We're almost up to 2,000 likes, by the way. We got 1,750 between the streams.
Gotta like that.
Gotta drop a like. Eagles up 14. Come on, defense.
All right. That was an 11-play drive. They've had a lot of long, sustained 6-minute drives. That one took 6:07 off the clock, 54 yards, and now Jake Elliott comes off to kick it away to the Giants, up 14 with 7:03 to go in the third quarter. Oh, and the Texans just scored another touchdown. We will take that. All right. This Texan offense looks night and day different than anything we've seen. Xavier Hutchinson on the receiving end there. How about that? All right. Kickoff to the right. Returnable by the Giants to the 20. Oh, upended at the 25. Who was that? That was Patrick Johnson. Good play there along with Will Shipley. Eagle kick coverage unit's been good. They've had little problems on special teams in other areas, but kick coverage has not been bad so far this year. And so here comes Jaxson Dart for drive 2 of the third quarter. They opened it with a quick 3-and-out following a Jordan Davis sack.
Here we go.
All right, 6:56 to go, third quarter. Dart comes back out. That white jersey has been a little dirtied up so far today. He's been sacked 4 times. 7-11 for 81 yards and a touchdown. Tracy the lone setback. Johnson in motion. Dart takes the snap. Turn give Tracy, and he's hit in the backfield. Gets through 1 tackle and then brought down by Jaxson Hunt. That was Nakobe Dean, Josh, once again flying into the gap to get the first hit on Tracy, a gain of 3. He's so good in run defense. So good.
Yeah, you forget about it with him not being there and seeing Jahad Campbell, the difference of this run defense. But you're right. I mean, just the reaction time and being able to hit the hole, the right one, it's been so much better.
2nd down and 6. Running clock, 6:25 to go here. Third quarter, another run. Tracy, this time to the right. And there's Nakobe Dean with a hit first, but still not enough to bring down Tracy as he's ridden down by Jaxson Hunt, but he got the 6 he needed. First down for the Giants. All right, 6:05, 6:04, 6:03, 24-10 Philadelphia. Offense has probably had their best day of the season so far. Definitely the running game's best day. Barkley over 100, but I think overall they've been fantastic. 15 total first downs to the Giants, 7. Dart from his own 35 in the gun. Takes the snap. They're going to run Tracy again to the right side, and he's met in the hole by Jordan Davis for a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Jordan Davis, man, he has been so much better than we've ever seen him. And it wasn't like he was bad last year. This is the best version of Jordan Davis we've seen. And he has been great. Pass rushing especially, but as usual, clogging running lanes and getting tackles as well.
100%. Best interior defensive lineman, as we've seen so far.
70 passing yards for Dart in the offense. This snap comes on a 2nd down and 8. He's going to throw a quick slant right side. Incomplete. Boy, Darius Slayton made a business decision there. Decided to go ahead and drop that one as in came, looked like Reed Blankenship was flying in there. So 3rd down and 8 on another drop.
Yeah, I don't necessarily blame him on that. Like you said, Reed was coming downhill, going to lay a hit pretty decent on that angle that he took for Slayton.
3rd down and 8. Chance for Philadelphia to get off the field. They give up 1 first down here, try to get a stop now. Line to gain is the 45. Dart in the gun. Working left to right. Eagles bring 4. Takes the snap. Fires across the middle. Caught! Oh, they got Johnson right at the line to gain. And that is going to be a first down. Zach Bond and Reed Blankenship in coverage, and that was just enough. I think they got 9. Good throw.
Man, give Dart some credit. I mean, make some plays. You don't hear Fangio doesn't give just praise just recklessly, like some coaches. So for him to say what he has on multiple occasions about Jaxson Dart, obviously we've seen it, but it just says even more for Fangio.
First down at the 45 of New York. Dart takes the snap. He'll throw again. Looks left. Now comes back to the right. Rolls out of some pressure. Jalen Hunt giving chase. Now he's going to fire incomplete. Couple of Giants in the air. I think he wanted Slayton. Again, Kelee Ringo. We've mentioned him twice now. Really good coverage there. For as bad as Ringo was 2 weeks ago in New York, he has not had a completion thrown on him all day today. Really good.
Yeah, much improved. Keep it up. Probably going to get more targets as this game goes on, the way it's looking.
Dart's 8 of 14 for 90 yards and a touchdown. No Cam Skattebo the rest of the way. Had a really bad ankle injury early in this game. Second down and 10 from the 45.5-yard line. Pistol. Tracy behind Dart. Takes the snap. Oh, this is Singletary up the middle, and he's going to get hit for a gain of 2. And so there's our first look at Devin Singletary, the ex-Bill, the third running back, now bumped up a little bit here for the Giants with the injury. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Looks like the Bears have just scored. Looks like James Cook has scored again, and the Bills are running away from the Panthers. That's been ugly. Cook's going to have almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. You're playing against him in fantasy, you are cooked. Let's just say that.
Goodness
3rd down and
gracious.
7. From the Giant 48. Dart in the gun. 8 on the play clock, 7 on the play clock, 6 on the play clock. Dart is going to take the snap. We have a penalty flag, and I think it's a false start as long as the Eagles didn't jump. Carter thinks it's a false start, and it is.
It is.
That'll back him up. Okay. Yep. First down. Or sorry, not a first down. I was going to back him up even more. It's be 3rd down and long. Yeah, they're going to get the right guard who was worried about Jalen Carter there.
I would be. You think an obvious passing situation, 3rd and 8, Jalen Carter. It's fair.
3rd and 12. 3:49 to go here, 3rd quarter. Birds up 14. Dart working from his left to right. Chance to get out the field here for Philadelphia's defense. They converted a 3rd and 8 a couple of plays ago. This is a 3rd and 12. Eagles showing pressure as well. Dean and Campbell walking up to the line. Now they back out. 4-man pressure. Dart takes the snap. Looking left. Steps up. He gets through 1 tackle. Now lofts it. And he's wide open for a first down. There's Johnson. He needed 12 and he got it.
My gosh.
Man. Wide open. I think Zach Bond took a bad angle there. Another first down on 3rd and long.
Yep. Can't have it. Dart, again, eludes a guy. You're close to getting a sack. Kind of lofts it up there. Has just enough time to be able to get it over Bond. First down. Keep the drive alive.
All right, that gets him up into Eagle territory at the 44-yard line. Dart under center. It looks like Singletary's the lone setback. This will be a run to Singletary. Blown up in the back. There's Cooper DeJean, and that's a tackle for a loss of 2. He came off the edge on a nickel blitz. Great play there in the reins of Coop. Have not heard a lot of those here at Lincoln Financial Field, and you get it that time. What a play there by DeJean.
There we go, Coop. You need that. Get the negative yardage. And then just make sure they can't convert these other situations. They're getting them to 3rd down. They just can't seem to get off the field at that point.
Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Back him up to the Eagle 47. Look like Singletary is going to stay in to the right. Blitz coming from Philadelphia. Dart to throw. Looks left. Throws speed out. Caught. There's Robinson. He's run out of bounds instantly. They had to go ahead and get rid of that football fast as Fangio lit him up there. So 3rd down and probably 8 or 9. We got to see exactly how long it is. We'll call it 7. They converted a 3rd and 8 and a 3rd and 12 their previous 2 possessions or previous 2 3rd down snaps on this drive.
And they're 4 for 8 on the game. So not your typical success that Fangio would like to have, especially against a rookie quarterback on 3rd downs.
Line to gain is the Eagle 34. This is snap number 11 of this drive. It's taken 5 minutes. 1:55 to go, 3rd quarter. Birds up 14. Dart on 3rd and 7 takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Clean pocket, back pedals, now throws a go ball. That's going to be in. Oh, he got it.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought Singletary was going to drop it, and he caught it down at the Eagle 15. Dean in coverage. That's a great catch by Devin Singletary. I can't believe he picked that one off the ground and another straight third down conversion. That one's good for 20.
It's these third downs. I mean, the concentration, give him props. That's insane. But, man, another third down, a long conversion. It just keeps on happening.
All the way up to the Eagle 14-yard line. Dart in the gun. Singletary stays in. Takes the snap. He'll throw. Looking right. Pump fakes. Now he's going to get pressured and just throw this one out of bounds. I think they wanted to go in a little fake screen and hit a go ball there, and the pressure caused Dart to double clutch it and then throw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
I mean, you see that there. Nakobe's been so good. That one, you wonder speed-wise. I know Singletary is able to kind of have that in general, but Nakobe not able to hold up. But at the same time, it's like, what else is he supposed to do? Like, he's literally in perfect position. You feel like even putting the arm out there, like that gets completed. If you would think one time out of like 10 at best.
2nd and 10 here. Ball at the 14-yard line of Philadelphia. Nice drive here from Jaxson Dart. Play action. Steps up. Throws it into the ground. Trying to find Johnson on a tight end screen. Byron Young brought some pressure. There's a flag. What is this for? Is this an eligible man downfield? Yeah. I think it is. Yep. Yeah, that screen took too long. That's going to back him up. And it will be an eligible man downfield. So 2nd down and long now.
They'll probably decline it, won't they?
They might.
Would you? I guess I don't know. Would you?
It's kind of whatever you want to do. You want to make it 3rd and 10, or you want to make it 2nd and 15? I guess you're right. Maybe 3rd and 10. Let's see. They do decline it, so good call there. Yeah, that's the right call. And so now it'll be 3rd down, right? Yeah, third down and 10. 1:03 to go, 3rd quarter, 24-10 Philadelphia. Giants have hit 3 straight third downs that have all been longer than 7. This is 3rd and 10. What do you got? Tom Brady says 4-down territory. Probably will be because you're down 14 with about 16 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah.
Line to gain is the Eagle 4. Dart in the gun. Tracy to his left. Philly showing pressure. Will they come? Here comes a 5-man rush. Steps up. Hit.
Get him.
He's going to be sacked.
Yes!
Jalen Hunt got him.
Guess
There's
who
the
it
Jalen
is.
Hunt sack. He finally got
Finally.
one. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh.
And that was Patrick Johnson who forced him to step up, and Hunt cleaned it up, and a big sack, and they're going to kick a field goal. That is massive. Massive.
Oh, let's go. That was so much needed. I mean, the fact, and you're right, Patrick Johnson's not going to get credit for that one again, but it's him being able to pressure him up there, and then Jalix coming to finish off. He was so due. I mean, there's how many times he's getting those pressures?
100%. 100%. We will take that. That was awful. Awesome. Excuse me. Here comes the Graham Gano extra point, basically. It's a field goal of 34 yards is good. And so that keeps it a 2-score game, most importantly, 24-13 Philadelphia. 19 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. They converted a bunch of third downs there, Josh, but they eventually held bend but don't break, and back out will come the Eagle offense.
Continue to be that. It can be a little bit infuriating at times, but make enough plays. Force the team to not go deep. Don't get beat on explosive plays either. Nicholas with a 2. Congrats, Thomas. Diaper fund donation. Go Birds.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. It's very nice of you.
Also, Robert with a 10 says, this was from earlier, but met my wife 2017, got married 22, had our son 24. See a pattern here, fellas. Donate to me so we can have another kid, another bowl. In the meantime, here, Thomas, as a new parent, this will help. So there you go.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate it very much. And yes, maybe you are the good luck that we all need here for 2025.
Yes, absolutely. That's what we say. It's the Publix fried chicken and some Kelly Green jerseys and a couple kids being born are big highlight moments in life. So
there you go.
Whatever it takes.
Score check here, commercial break. Dolphins 24-3, driving right now, 14 minutes to go. Looks like the Bills have just punched it in to get the 40-burger on the Panthers on a rushing touchdown from the one from Josh Allen. The Bengals just hit on Samaje Perine rushing touchdown, 31-16. Patriots 30-7, and that means the only 1-score game are the Ravens and Bears, who just converted a touchdown run to DeAndre Swift in Baltimore as a 3-point lead. 10:46 to go, 4th quarter. Texans, Niners, Josh, 23-7. 1:55 to go in the 3rd. Niners threatening, though, right now.
Come on, Texans. You got it.
Yeah, that would be so huge. So huge. I can't get over the Dolphins, man. I mean, everyone is just selling the Dolphins, and it's like, well, the Dolphins have just scored again. They have just hit a screen pass. So the Falcons, who beat the Bills a couple of weeks ago, got blanked 30-0 versus the Panthers, who were down 40-3 to the Bills, which the Falcons beat a couple of Sundays ago. And now the Falcons are down 30-3 at home against the 1-5 or 1-6 Dolphins. So welcome to the NFL, I guess.
Crazy. The only thing that I will say about that, and not that this is like, oh, I called it or like really felt strongly, but I was just wondering, like, the Kirk Cousins at quarterback instead of Michael Penix, and you know how much the Falcons don't want to get under center. They don't want to do anything besides just the gun. But the RPO usage and the combo there is not the same with Kirk Cousins, their quarterback. So the Dolphins have been terrible against the run, but then it's like, yeah, but the Falcons have run so well because of that option. And if you put Cousins back there, you don't have to focus on him at all. So who knows?
Shipley's return is going to be up to about the 27-yard line. Looks like a Niner touchdown just happened, and so that'll get them a little bit closer. So you have 2 one-score games now. Actually, sorry, the Niners are going to be down 9, so only one-score game. But now we are getting our look at Jalen Hurts' first man today, Josh. 7 for 8, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns, as he is the second most passing touchdowns against man coverage of any quarterback this year. And so,
looky there.
Pick your poison. No A.J. Brown, and they still can shred man. You got to like that.
Yep.
Let's see what they can do, though, up 11, 24-13. Final play likely of the third quarter coming. Hurts in the Kelee Green. Check something at the line. Saquon Barkley is in the pistol right now. Now he goes under center. Lone setback is Barkley. Takes the snap. Turn gives Saquon. Trying to run right side.
Go, baby!
There goes Saquon Barkley. Can he get around one man? And shoved out of bounds. Let's make sure there's no flag. Ooh, Barkley is not happy. He looks like he's hurt a little bit there. He's shaking his head. That's not good. Ooh, what is that? No. A 28-yard run, and he checks himself out of the game immediately. Uh-oh. Hamstring? What are we doing here? He just went immediately
at least
off
it's the bye week, but I don't want to see that.
28-yarder, and he immediately went out. What is that? Let's have a look. We go to commercial break immediately. No. That's his 150th rushing yard of the day on 14 carries, but it could be his last one.
Yeah, somebody said hopefully just a cramp. I know, hopefully it is, but gosh, that's way...
Gingerly walking on the sideline. That was Brett Toth pulling in front, too, which is pretty crazy. Headed to the medical tent.
Yeah,
back of the leg is what they're saying. So this is probably a hamstring, would be my guess. We have talked about those a lot this week.
Yep. Yeah, because if it was a cramp, you're probably not going to the medical tent. You're just getting. I guess you could, but usually you're just getting like stretched out and fluid.
All right, let's hope he's okay. That would not be good.
And just whenever you get the running game figured out too, like, man, you just can't afford that. You really cannot.
Okay. Well, we're on commercial break, so we did go to the blue medical tent. I would guess hamstring. Like that would feel like my expert eye. Not really.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned, the Eagles have a bye week, so,
At least there's that. Man, hopefully it's just nothing too serious.
Nothing crazy.
Even if it takes the week and a half, get right, get healthy over the bye week.
At least we've seen Tank Bigsby on that one outside run. I think we're going to see a lot more Tank Bigsby the rest of the day now, would be my guess. But it's still a big first down, 28-yard run. He's hit 65 and 28 today. A lot more vintage Saquon.
Chris with a 5. Diaper Fund, congrats and good luck. Can the Eagles put a game away? KP better mix up the play calls.
Great question. Thank you for the Diaper Fund, but that is a great question. The drive looks good so far, right? You're up 11, you go score here, and you would think that would put it away, although the Broncos would have a word because fourth quarter was could score a lot of points in the fourth quarter. So here's Saquon grimacing.
Yeah.
He's getting looked at. And he goes straight to the tent. I mean, he walked there just fine. You would assume it's a hamstring, right? I mean, anything else, he probably doesn't walk off like that.
Yeah.
but we don't know. So
seems like that's the speculation on Twitter. But again, there's nothing official. But it's speculation, same thing, just hamstring injury. We'll see.
Tank Bigsby in. Well, it was a good run, though, if it is his last one of the day, up to the 44-yard line of New York. 2 tight end look. Single back is Bigsby. Hurts takes a snap, play action, steps up. He's in a lot of pressure, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to be sacked by Brian Burns, and he lost about 20 yards, Josh. That is a lot of yards.
Keep it alive.
A lot of yards. Holy cow. Yeah, I maybe lost more than 20. It's hard to say. They're trying to take a shot here. This is a shot play, and it did not work.
And did not work. So much pressure. If he could avoid the last one there, maybe you make something happen, but it's just so many guys.
Yeah, that did not look good at all. 2nd and 31 is our magic number here, Josh, which is not good.
Okay.
Not good at all.
Well, what do you dial up on a 2nd and 31?
Good question.
Screen pass?
Tank Bigsby stays in. Yeah, 2 in the play clock, 1 in the play clock. Take the snap. They're just going to give it to Bigsby up the middle. Tries to get around the edge.
Go,
nice
Tank.
Run there from Tank Bigsby.
Go, Tank.
Breaks a tackle. Tank Bigsby's going to have the first down and more. Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 31. How about a 33-yard run, Josh? Wow.
What in the world? All right.
He's a great running back. We just don't really use him that much. What a day for Tank Bigsby.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Hey, yeah, I was like, well, what do you dial up? Thinking maybe like a screen pass, or why not a handoff inside zone, cuts it back, get some blocks, break a tackle.
Darius Cooper, what a block there. How about the 200-yard rushing day from the Philadelphia Eagles, Josh? When was the last time we said that? That's exactly what we needed.
Let's go.
219 on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Under center, takes a snap. Why not go ahead and give it to Bigsby again? Puts his foot in the ground. He's at 5, probably. Maybe 6. Wow. How about Tank Bigsby? 2nd down and 4 upcoming.
Makes a guy miss in the hole completely.
Saquon is now on the sideline with his helmet off and appears to look fine. 174 total yards, 2 touchdowns. He high-fives Bigsby. He seems to be okay. I don't know if he's going to play anymore, but he seems to be okay. That's good.
That is good.
He has his helmet, though. He's holding his helmet.
I'd love to have an official update, but...
Yeah, right? Shipley checks in. That was a 7-yard run from Tank Bigsby. 2nd and 3. Shotgun. Shipley into his right. Takes a snap from the 24. Turn gives Shipley up the middle. Is he going to have enough? Yes, he does. That's forward progress. That's a gain of 4. Good hard running by the backup Bird running backs today. Saquon's had the big ones, but it's been Bigsby and Shipley, and that gets him into the red zone. We get our first shot of KP on the sideline. Best day of his life so far as the Eagle offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Dialing up some good plays and also got some execution. It's funny how things start to work a little bit better once the O-line's blocking and open up some holes for the backs.
Again, they had 20 rushing attempts and under 70 yards the first time they played. They're over 220 on the ground today on less than 20 rushing attempts. 1st and 10 from the 21. This is going to be a run to Bigsby under center, cuts up the field, and he's going to get more than 3 yards in what could have been a loss of 4. 2nd and 7. Wow.
It's these cuts that he's making here, but you can't help but get excited about just the options and possibility. Obviously, the main concern is Saquon, but like we say, the fact that he's still out there, he's standing up on the sidelines, you kind of imagine it's probably the hamstring. We just don't have anything official.
2nd down and 8 officially. Ball inside the red zone. Philly's been great so far. It's when they've gotten down here all season long. Ball at the 17-yard line. Xavier Gibson in motion. Hurts takes the snap. Turn give. No, he's going to keep it. RPO looking right through. Goddard! Touchdown! Oh,
let's go!
Perfectly. Dallas Goddard's got 2 on the day. Number 7 on the
season.
Come on. And the Birds are rolling now. How about that? Perfect play call. KP's absolutely cooking today.
Tight end day. Dallas Goddard getting 2 of them. Why not?
Yes, he does. Why not?
30. Put up a 30, and about to be 31 after the extra point. For those that were saying, hey, they got to get at least to the 31 number. What a play call. What a design. Jalen to keep it. Has the option there. I mean, these are the things that, for multiple weeks, we're like, hey, where is this? Why can't we see it? It doesn't need to be as difficult. Today, it has not been difficult.
Not at all. Extra point up and good. 31-13. And Jalen Hurts has 3 passing touchdowns in back-to-back weeks, Josh. Barkley's got 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. Goddard's got 2 more. And now we can start the conversation, because I'm sure they will on certain radio stations, how good the offense has looked without A.J. Brown.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Well, that's going to be something completely else. But, yeah, it's going to happen. People are going to bring it up. I just love they're going with other options. They have other ways to beat teams, and he's proven it. So, Eagles, 31-13. This game is exactly now how we were wanting this to turn out. You needed this. You wanted some momentum going to the bye week. Keep you posted on Saquon. I don't think it's anything major. Obviously, he would be headed to locker or anything like that. But
yeah, I think he's okay.
Kyle with a 5, and then a way to mute just Brady / Collinsworth. Go Birds.
Might as well. There you go.
Unfortunately, we have not yet. But LCB with a 2, just a Charlie horse. He'll be all good, guys.
There you go. Yeah, I think Cramp, Charlie horse. That seemed like the more logical one, because he was able to actually get off the football field on his own. Baltimore just got a pick on Caleb Williams, and then Tyler Huntley just hit his tight end for a touchdown. So it looks like the Bears are going to lose this game 22-13.
Wow.
8:13 to go. And, that looks like it's going to be a Bear loss. I got a friend who's a Bears fan. He is crashing out in our group chat right now. That's not good.
Sure he is.
Every other game is not that close, Josh. 31-3 Dolphins. 31-24 Bengals. The Jets just scored and converted a 2-point conversion, so that one did get to one score. Patriots 30-7. Patriots going to host a playoff game this year. They're really, really good. Bills 40-3. I would probably take Josh Allen out, which I think is probably what's going to happen. 216 on the ground for James Cook, by the way. Let's see. I said 23-13 Ravens, 23-15 Texans over the Niners, and they are driving in Niner territory with 13 minutes to go. So we're early witching hour here for most games, but only a couple are close. Really, only one is one score, but a couple are within 2. So we'll see.
Yep. It's always you never quite know what to expect. But Terrence with a 10 says, "I'm just telling y'all, my super chat came to life with 26 on the 26th in Kelee Greens. Hope he's okay though. But that is true. It's a fair point. 26 on the 26th in the Kelee Greens. The good luck charm. Zach just games with a 2. Also 3-headed monster running back going forward. Maybe you see some
I think
more?
Bigsby needs more catches, and we all, including myself, were saying, why'd you trade for Tank Bigsby if you aren't going to use him? And they tried to just make him a kick returner, and now he's clearly running back 2.
Oh, yeah. Gives you the spark, without a doubt. Kayvon Webb with a 2, as Jake's going to kick this one off for a Giants return.
Turnable from the 2. 10, 15, 20, and then brought down by Will Shipley. Will Shipley's great on kick coverage. I mean, he makes so many tackles. Can't tell where he got to. I think around the 30. We had the sky cam there, but back up comes Jaxson Dart in a big hole.
Kayvon, by the way, with the 2 was saying, I told y'all Tank Bigsby is a running back. That's what a lot of people were saying.
A lot of people did say that,
Yep. And then also Josh with a 5. This is a good get-right game going into the bye week. Also with AJ being inactive, no media narratives about him coming off of this game, except for
I think there will probably be some.
Because why does the offense look so good without him? But I mean, hopefully not.
I hope not.
Cup with a 2 also. Brett Toth, not bad for a
been really good today. Really good today, by the way. Okay, 1st and 10 from the pistol, 35-yard line, toss right, Tracy, and DeJean got him in the backfield. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but there's Coop off the edge. 2nd down, let's call it 9.5. Dart's 11 for 19, 136 and a touchdown. Very muted day following his really good running day against Philadelphia. That was the big factor there in that first matchup 2 weeks ago. 2nd down and 9. Obviously, with Skattebo's injury, they haven't run the football very well. Dart in the gun. Tracy stays in. 4 wide receivers. Philadelphia's going to blitz Jahad Campbell off the edge. All day to throw. Dart steps up. He's going to hit, and he's going to be... Oh, that ball came out. I think that's a fumble. I think Jalen Carter's got it. If that's a fumble, it's Philadelphia football. If not, it's an incomplete pass. They're
blowing
fumble.
It dead. Yeah,
fumble
they're saying it is.
by Jalen Carter.
Wow. Come on now.
So Campbell wrapped up on the legs of Jaxson Dart, and then someone came and hit him from behind. It was Uche. It might be a forward pass.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I think that arm's coming forward.
It's ruled a fumble. Oh,
no,
that's
so
a fumble. I think it's got to be a fumble.
I think
they ruled it. They ruled it. I think that's got to be a fumble. I mean, his hand's starting to come forward, but he's getting it like at the point of.
That's close. Empty hand, though. That's the rule, right? It looks like Oh, Gene Steratore, or sorry, who is that? That is the Fox guy that you had on is saying that that's a fumble.
Blandino, okay.
Blandino saying fumble. If it is, that's Campbell holding Dart up.
And
Uche coming around. Oh, I mean, he's like here, right? Like it's it going forward? I'm gonna bet incomplete. I'll say incomplete. If not, it's a big strip sack.
I'm gonna say fumble. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say fumble.
All right, let's see.
I mean, we'll see. Either way, it's a good play. But man, if that's a fumble, because then you're talking about, okay, so it's a sack, right? And then it's also the turnover category. So you'd be looking at, is that 4 sacks on the day? I believe
it's pretty good.
And then your first turnover,
4 sacks with only 3 edge rushers today. They might add another one in the next 10 days, and they're getting Nolan Smith and Brandon Graham after the bye. I mean, this is the exact game we were hoping for going into the bye week. I mean, literally
starting to feel better.
Exactly what we wanted, and we're feeling pretty good. We'll see.
Yes. Yep.
Commercial break, though. We'll see if Twitter has this first. Let's see.
Yes, by the way, thank you to those. I just changed to the fourth quarter. Sorry, we were all excited and everything else. Forgot to change. Scoreboard says fourth quarter. We're good. We're good now. Dominic with a 2. One more sack to make a fistful of them after the touchdown. Right. There we go. LCB with 2 more. I think the Eagles are back, guys.
They look pretty back.
I hope
not
so,
a fumble. Not a fumble.
What are you serious? It was just you got on Twitter.
Got on Twitter.
They just ruled it. Dang it!
I mean, geez, barely coming forward.
I mean, I understand the open hand, but like that was just like it's hard to even say he was going for. I mean, he had to be going forward enough, yes, for the ball to like go. I get that, but Aisha with the 5.
Close enough.
That's what Daboll deserves after not letting his quarterback be evaluated properly, and with a complete defensive line are different. Hope Giants know that. Go Birds.
Oh man, go Birds. I thought for sure we get a fumble there, but I guess not.
Really did too,
I guess
yeah.
not.
But man, it's just it is. It's like I don't want to get overly carried away going to the bye necessarily either. But that being said, the takeaways, the comments from the chat, what we've been talking about, it's building in the right direction. The momentum is headed in the right direction. You're getting that confidence. You have time to get guys healthy because, you think about there's lots of guys on the Eagles roster that are injured, banged up, either out for this week or have been out on the IR, like we mentioned with Nolan Smith and others. So getting them right at the proper time for Lambeau.
Proper time. I totally agree. Yep, they're going to call it incomplete. So the hand was just barely going forward, and it's an incomplete pass. That's a bummer. What a bummer.
All right, so big third down then? What, third and...
Big third down. Yep, big third down coming. Here we go.
What is it, 3rd and 9?
3rd and... Is it 10 or 9?
Oh, 3rd and 10,
it's
okay.
either 10 or 9. Let's see. 3rd and 10. 10:35 to go here. 31-13 Philadelphia, 4th quarter. Dart in the gun. Tracy to his right. Line to gain is the 47-yard line of the Giants. Are they going to bring pressure? They're walking Campbell up like they might. Let's see. Dart calls for the football. Finally takes it. Blitz coming. Steps up. He's going to get hit, and he's going to be...
Got him down!
Guess who?
Another one!
No, Moro Jomo got it that time. All right. Another sack is right, Josh. They have had an absolute feast on the defensive line today. Wow. 4th and 11.
Needed it today. Rushing in tandem as a team, staying in their lanes because way too many times we saw Jaxson Dart be able to escape. Everybody helping to bring him down. Oh, come on. You love seeing all the guys getting fired up.
Give some credit to Jalen Carter there. He basically pinballed or bowling balled 2 different Giant offensive linemen to free up Ajomo there. They got to go for it. 4th and 11. They're 8 for 16 on 4th down. This is 4th, and I said a mile here. Dart in the gun. What is Philadelphia going to do here to get a stop? 9:48 to go, running clock, 4th quarter. Birds up a mile. Dart takes the snap, stops, throws, home run ball, right side. That's going to be, caught, Slayton, pushed off Mitchell, and he's going to score.
There's a flag.
There's a
flag.
What's
There's
that
a flag.
for? He really pushed off Quinyon Mitchell a lot.
Like big time pushed off.
This is definitely offensive pass interference.
It has to be.
Gotta be.
It has to be.
Offensive pass interference, yeah. You only get so open on Quinyon Mitchell. And they were lockstep. Brian Daboll is so mad. Oh my gosh, he's so mad. Looks like a little toddler throwing a little fit there. He's so angry. Yeah, that's a clear push off.
There's been some other calls or plays where it's like, what do you say there? But that's him definitely the extension of the arm.
Yeah, that's a push off. Yeah, Q does not get beat by that much that easily. And that's going to back him up even more. So now it's 4th and who knows how long. Wow. All right, well, let's see where they back him up to. Gee whiz, that was not even close.
4th and 21?
Yeah, I think so. And they have to punt now. Yeah, you basically got to punt for sure. 4th and 21. All right. That one gets away. Latu got a little close. 4th and 21. 9:31 to go running clock. Fair caught Gibson. He's really shored up the Birds' punt returning so far this season since they've activated him. No gain. Ball at the Eagle 25. And now we will wait and see what Philly's plan is. Up 31-13.
Giants fans a little upset. Wonder why. Dylan with the 5. We needed this big time. Jalen, 2 games in a row, 3 passing touchdowns. Giants seemed like they had the wind sucked out of them after the Cam injury. Shipley is a great returner.
Yep, I agree with all that. It really did feel like they did have the wind knocked out of them. But you got to give credit to Philadelphia. I mean, running the football so much better today. They pass blocked a lot better than that opening game. Couple of sacks from Jalen, but much better pass blocking. And then, of course, defensive line. This is the best defensive line day. This is the best day for Kevin Patullo, Saquon Barkley. I would say last week was better Jalen Hurts because he had to throw more, but he's been fantastic. O-line, maybe their best week all around. D-line, their best week all around. Kelee Ringo's best by far. He hasn't given up a catch so far today.
Yeah.
A lot of really good stuff today. A lot of really good stuff.
Yeah, love what you've seen so far from the group. It's it took a while to get to one of these points, but, just like, okay, are they going to play... are they going to play 4 quarters together? Are they going to play like 3 quarters consecutively well? And we've finally seen one game
That's right.
where it's been complete football up to this point, and thus the reason that it's a 31-13, not really that stressful. They're taking care of business. It's been a while. It's taken a bit. Gen 50 with a 2, 3:11 p.m. Birds went up 31-13. Go Birds.
There you go.
Go figure.
Gotta love it. Exactly. And Saquon has been out of the medical tent. He's been fine ever since that little injury scare. So that is good news for everyone involved. Very good news.
Linkman with the 5. We need pickle juice for our players. Go Birds. I guess for the cramps or anything there. But
that's right. That's right.
Shiva Pals also, welcome to Let's Run It tier, the membership there. Congrats.
Right on.
Appreciate
right
that. On. And I can update the scoreboard, obviously, because the Eagles will have the ball. All right. You have just one, impose your will, continue to do what you've been doing the vast majority of this game. But, a couple first downs, run the ball.
Wouldn't mind a little more Tank Bigsby the rest of the way here, right? Saquon, here we go. They're coming back. 13 of 18 for Hurts, 134, 3 touchdowns. Barkley, 14 carries, 150 yards. With 4 catches for 24 yards, and Goddard, 2 catches for 23. Also been a really good Smitty day. I know he's under 75 for some people who care about those things, but Smitty's had a really good day. And 31-13 is where we stand with 9:29 to go 4th quarter. Barkley stays out, Bigsby stays in. That makes sense. Philly probably needs one more drive here to get the starters officially out, but this is going to be a run, left side, trying to get to the edge as Bigsby. Stiff arms Abdul Carter, big run. There goes Bigsby, got 10 yards. Man, he is so hard to bring down. Unbelievable. Just stiff-armed Abdul Carter right to the ground.
Hungry dogs run faster and a little harder, but Tank Bigsby not getting brought down. You love to see it. He got met back behind the line of scrimmage, but just stiff arms the first Giants defender and able to turn it into a first down.
Yep, looked really good. He's been really good. Really, just that thick frame. I mean, obviously he's fast, but that frame... hard to bring down for sure. They're showing us the Darius Slayton offensive pass interference. He was really upset after that one, but that is his fault. 2:43 on the ground so far for the Birds. To see if they get some more. Bigsby run, right side. Guys get around the edge, puts his foot in the ground, goes forward, lowers the shoulder, and there's a 7-yard run from Tank Bigsby.
Man, you're right. He's so hard to bring down, but then the cuts that he makes. Man, it's a great 1-2 punch. Even 3 with Shipley, 1, 2, 3, like not too bad.
All right, so 2nd down and 3, I think. as the Bears are going to kick a field goal to make it 23-16 with 5 minutes left. That's one of the close games happening right now. If they can make this, we'll see. 2nd and 3 from the Eagle 44. Under center run to Bigsby. Tries to go left side. Big hole. Tank Bigsby gets around the edge. There he goes into Giant territory down at the 45. Tank Bigsby's got to be over 50 on the ground. He's probably approaching 100, right? He's got to be getting close.
Yeah, I mean, 300 as a team or getting that way.
8 for 87. 8 for 10.9
carry.
Holy cow. Pretty good.
Let's
I'd say
go.
pretty good as he checks out here. Gets a little break. What a Tank Bigsby day. Really good today. This is crazy. All right, so in will come Will Shipley. I think we've seen enough of Saquon and probably Devontae. They have Jahan and Darius Cooper in right now. I wouldn't mind a throw, but I don't think they're going to throw the rest of the day. Shipley checks in. He's the single back. Hurts going to give up the middle. Shipley tripped over Darius Cooper's legs and lost a yard. 262 is the total rushing yards for Philadelphia right now. 2nd down and 11. Running clock, 7 minutes to go.
Gotta love that. For a team that has not been able to run the football, you get 262 yards and a 9.4 average, the most since week 12 of last year.
It's pretty crazy. That is a pretty crazy number right there. Holy cow. Oh, man. Get the monkey off the back, right? The Giants had your number 2 weeks ago, and you're absolutely putting it to them right now. 2nd and 11, Hurts in the gun. Bigsby's back in. They're going to throw it, though. Caught by Goddard to the 40, so he gets 5. That was the same play he scored on the previous drive. So it'll be 3rd down and probably 4, but there is a flag. We'll see what that is. Illegal formation on Philadelphia. Haven't had that one called on us in a while. Looked like Landon Mailata did not get lined up properly, is what they're saying. Okay, interesting.
Let's see. Lisi with the 2, done with the little kids, moving on to the adult teams.
Yeah, I think so. I think now after the bye is when the adult teams are really going to show up. Well, we played a lot of adult teams so far, I would say. I would argue
that's true. Early on,
quite a few adult teams.
There's some really good wins, a lot of playoff teams in those. But there's
a lot of playoff teams.
It's a difficult schedule before the bye, and it's a difficult schedule after the bye.
Something just happened, and they moved it to 2nd and 5. Okay, they called some different. They did something there. I wasn't paying too close of attention. But it's 2nd and 5 right now. I do not know what they called. 3rd and 6 actually now is
so
what
maybe
it is.
they declined it.
Did they decline it? That would make sense. Okay.
It is interesting though. Like, yeah, I guess for the sake of time, that's the only reason. Because otherwise, you'd probably want 2nd and 16.
Hurts got to go quick. He's going to throw. Blitz coming. 3rd and 6. Steps up. Home run ball. Left side. He's trying to go for it all. Dotson got it. Touchdown. Dotson. Oh, he pulled it right out of the hands. Oh, my gosh. Hello, Jahan Dotson. Welcome to the show.
Let's go. Jahan Dotson.
4 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. There he is.
What?
Wow.
No way.
How about that? Jahan Dotson, huh?
You got to be kidding me. Just a bomb. Why not? Just throw it up there. What is that, 40 yards?
What a catch. Holy cow. What a catch.
As Jahan would say, he said it last year, and he made a very reminiscent catch of that in the Kelee Greens against Jacksonville.
Yeah, he did.
People forget I'm a first-round pick, too.
Yeah,
and he can make plays.
Didn't throw his way once today. They finally do. And it's 38-13. Philadelphia with the extra point with 6 minutes to go. How about that throw and catch?
Oh, my gosh.
4 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts today, huh?
I think
offensive haters got to quiet down.
I think we can say it now. Just what the doctor ordered.
That
exactly.
Holy cow.
Dylan with a 5. What's this? Angry Brian Daboll. Hot take, but I think Goddard is at his peak better than Ertz. This really might be 2024 all over again.
We said it at the beginning, Josh. 9 weeks to score in the first quarter last week.
Eagles.
Eagles. And then they finally, this year, it took them, 8 weeks to figure out the running game. And now the running game has also included 4 passing touchdowns from Jalen Hurts. What a day. What a day.
It's the Kelee Green jerseys, you know?
Green jerseys.
It's the 8 weeks, the 9 weeks, however long it's going to take you, but the Kelee Greens, the get
Greens,
right.
Baby. Unbelievable.
I mean, look at that stat line, too. It's just so efficient from the offense.
So
Everything
efficient.
they've done. The players making plays, absolutely, but the play calling has been money. John with a big smile on his face. You got to love that, too. Like, he's Jalen hyped for it. 15 for 20. You know, yardage-wise is nothing insane, but again, this is like you got 262 on the ground. Jalen has, 179 yards passing?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. That's so good.
So good.
Yeah, Jamar,
Absolutely
let him hear
had
it.
to have it.
Let him hear it, Jamar. How many of y'all want Tanner to start?
No,
Let him hear it, Jamar.
Yeah. I want to know Jalen Hurts' stats ever since that take. Holy cow.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
So good. Oh, my goodness. Gotta love it.
All right, well, defense, you get to have fun now. This is the time where you pin your ears back and maybe get a couple more sacks. We got 5 on the day.
All right, well, here we go. 38-13, 6 minutes to go. Dart takes the snap. Garbage time throw. Caught by Tracy out of the backfield. All the backups are in, by the way, for Philadelphia on defense, and that's Smile Munden on the tackle there, Josh. This feels like a preseason game with 6 minutes to go. A lot of fun names out there right now.
We needed this. We needed this before the bye week. Everybody feeling good. Get the backups in. Let them play.
Of course, they're going to go hurry up. So it's Ringo, Mac McWilliams, and Perry Nickerson are your 3 corners. Sidney Brown is in right now with Marcus Epps. Dart to throw. 4-man pressure all day. Still all day. Now he's going to scramble. Rolling to his left. Gets away from one man. Stops. Fires across the middle. And that's going to be caught. And there's Wan'Dale Robinson flung out of bounds. That's a big hit there by Epps. That's a big gainer. There's Robinson's first catch of the day up to the 25. He torched the Birds 2 weeks ago. And that's only his first one, but a big gainer for 30. First and 10, all the way up to the 26-yard line of Philadelphia. Pretty good gain there. Dart will throw. Blitz comes from Smile Munden. Steps up in the pocket. Now fires across the middle. Caught. That is going to be, who is that? I don't know who that is. Is that Collins? Wow, that's like their 4th receiver there. Only a 2nd catch on the season. And that'll be a 1st and goal now. It's been a very quick garbage time drive here against the Bird backups.
This is what makes you appreciate Fangio's defense for the starters and guys who understand the complexity, and then all of a sudden we put in the backups and, maybe not
100%. 100%. 1st and goal now to the 9 of Philadelphia. Again, this is garbage time by a mile. 4:20 to go, 4th quarter. Philly up 38-13. Dart in the gun, takes the snap, play action. Clean pocket, stops, fires, end zone. Ooh, that was dangerous.
He had a chance.
Mac McWilliams was looking there on Collins. That could have been a pick 6 if he had thrown it a little shorter. Incomplete. Dart's 14 of 24, Josh. 194 to touchdown. But remember, those last 50 yards have come in garbage time.
Mm-hmm. Had a very rough day up until that.
Second down and goal from the 7. Dart under center. Tracy the lone setback. Takes the snap. Turn give Tracy on a counter to the right. Goes up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle and will get 5. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 4. All right, 3rd down and goal. 3:55 to go here in quarter number 4. Oh, something just happened in the Niner game. What just happened? Did the Niners just throw a pick? Ooh, that'd be huge if they did. They did. The Niners threw a pick.
They did.
Oh, that's big. Yes, they were driving, and the Niners threw an interception. Thank you, Mac Jones. Someone had put money on that. I don't know who it was. Someone did. Somebody definitely did. All right, 3rd down and goal. 3:33 to go here. Dart takes the snap. Quarterback run to the right. Oh,
my
big
gosh.
hit. Jeremiah Trotter Jr., a heat-seeking missile. What a blow up there.
Stuffed
Dart
it.
got back to the line of scrimmage, 4th and goal. Trotter Jr., we forget that if there was a guy named Kobe Dean or Jahad Campbell, which is a big if, he could be a starting linebacker in the NFL. That was a great play there. He's been really, really, really impressive throughout training camp. They think he's a really good player and a great backup right now. 4th and goal.
Yeah, Dart didn't even see him coming either. J.R. Coat with a 2. How's A.J. feeling now?
It's a great question. That's going to be a question for another day. Let's just enjoy this before the drama starts. 4th and goal from the 3. Dart in the gun. Philly backups are in. Up a lot. Fake the toss. Up the middle. Dart to the end zone. He got it. Touchdown. All right, well, guess if you needed a dart rushing touchdown, you got one officially, but going to be too little too late. It'd be 38-20, point after pending.
Would have been nice to hold him under the 20, but...
Would have, for sure.
But you got your backups in, so, I'd take it for what it is.
I would too. Oh, man. All right, extra point coming, 2:44 to go, so you'll be in onside kick territory whenever we get to that point. Snap, hold, kick up, and good from Graham Gano as the Kelee Green jerseys have emptied a little bit here. 38-20, Birds up 18, as we are definitely still in garbage time.
Got a couple other super chats, too. Appreciate those. We did pass 2,000 likes on the stream as well.
How about that?
Thank you for that.
What a surprise.
Anthony with 5 says, the Eagles are flying higher than my plane right now. I forgot Anthony was on the plane, so they are.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
There you go.
Deep Crow with the 5. Looks like they don't need me tweet from AJ would be hilarious. The media wants him to be unhappy so bad.
Nuts.
He's 100%
that would be crazy.
Trolling. Go Birds.
That would be crazy. Yeah, that would be something else.
The absolute epic, and would start a chain reaction like none other. Bill with a 5. Thank you for that. Says, just for being you guys and the best Eagles channel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. By the way, groin officially for Saquon Barkley. We're running hamstring. It was groin.
Okay. Yeah.
He was questionable to return. They don't clearly need him, but
interesting. That'll be interesting. The next
keep an eye on it. Groins aren't
couple
great,
weeks,
but he does have 2 weeks off. So
yep. At least that is the case. You got 2 weeks to do absolutely nothing and rehab, but nothing in.
By the way, fun stat in other games today, Josh. Sorry, 5 sacks for Myles Garrett today. They're going to lose, but he has 5 sacks of Drake May. So
goodness gracious,
interesting. Interesting
he is
number
insane.
There.
Just
he is
flat out unreal.
He is something else. As the Ravens have scored again, and so they have just put the Bears out of their misery. My poor buddy in my group chat is probably just having a rough one, but that's okay.
Not good when
2
you're
Derrick
losing
Henry
to...
touchdowns though. Onside kick fielded by Dallas Goddard.
Covered.
Those sure hands covered nice and easy. So 2:43 to go. Can we see Tanner McKee? There were a couple of hot takes from certain people in the business who said McKee would be better at quarterback in this offense.
Yes, and they should be starting. Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to get to find out, I think. There is Tanner McKee. So you get some Tanner McKee snaps here. I doubt he'll throw it, but as Jalen and Sirianni are laughing there on the sideline. Next 4 weeks, Josh. Bye, Packers, Lions, Cowboys, then the Bears on Black Friday. That is a very interesting 4-week stretch following the bye week. Very interesting.
It's fun,
That's
going to be fun.
All right, McKee is in. Looks like the backup offensive lineman as well, as best you can. Here's a Tank Bigsby run to the left side, and he's going to keep going forward. There goes Tank Bigsby, still going. He's going to have 10, 11.
You just carry everybody.
Oh, my gosh. What is that, a 17-yard run? He got hit 2 yards into the run. Oh, my gosh.
If that doesn't fire up the entire offensive line, you can see them hype from it, but just the entire team.
Yeah, I think even with a healthy Saquon, which you obviously, run him as much as you can, but they got to get Bigsby the football more. These touches have been nuts.
Goodness gracious.
He's over 100 on the day.
Yeah, almost 300 for the team.
They average 88 yards rushing. They're at 278 right now, Josh, and there's still plenty more time as we get to the 2-minute warning to get maybe 1 or 2 more runs in there. Holy cow.
That's insane. Let's go. You know how hype that is? Just asserting the dominance. You see him celebrating like on the field, on the sidelines, everybody else fired up. Oh my gosh, those are exactly the vibes. What we need going into the bye week. Aisha with a 5. I like the 2024 comparison because there were issues with passing last season too. Plus, what did they say? How about that MF and O-line? LOL, go Birds, because the Giants did say that before the last matchup, and Jalen Carter heard it. All the other guys heard it and saw it. And now, what, 5 sacks?
Oh, man. Following Jalen's perfect passer rating last week, I think he's at a 132 right now, Josh, which is as good as it gets. It's not 156, but it's pretty darn close. Good. Pretty darn close. What a day. What a day, huh?
Yeah, 1 sack from Jalen Carter, 1 from JD, 1 from Ajomo, 1 from Jalix, 1 from Zach Bond. Just spreading the wealth. Lacey with the 5. As the Eagles fan living in New York City, I'm talking that Philly blank all week. Goddard and Dotson are secret weapons nobody sees coming. Can't wait to see Gilly.
And Tank Bigsby. And Tank Bigsby is the other secret weapon, I would say. For sure. For sure.
Eric also with a 2. Jalen Hurts can't throw. Go Birds.
Yeah.
No sarcasm there.
We've heard that one before. We have definitely heard that one before.
They love to keep saying it, though. B2B with 2. This game is proof that Week 6 was a fluke. The guys did not show up to play at all. And I think it was the good. We talked about this in the live stream. We talked about it on our videos and everything else. But it's like, it was kind of the, you hate to be like, oh, yeah, the loss is good, right? You would prefer to just keep winning and then learn through that. But sometimes it's you get punched in the mouth and the realization of, okay, that happened against the Broncos. It happened against the Giants. It's like, yeah, if you don't show up, you just expect to roll over a team that supposedly you should just kill and destroy, right? You don't do it, then you get beat. And the way that they got beat in embarrassing fashion, I think, was the best case scenario because it did it made them look internally and say, this should never happen. Like, there's no excuse for that. And so now you're kind of seeing the, building off of it, players having the confidence. You love the smiles on the sidelines. The locker room probably will be different as well. Zach Byrne was sharing.
For sure.
It's like, it's a little bit dicey sometimes. You're coming off of some wins, and it doesn't feel like you would hope it would off of a win. But the guys know because they've been struggling. They have been reaching that potential, and we're seeing a lot closer to that now. So, yeah, we are absolutely hyped. As Lacey says, Kelly Green should be our official color as well.
Well, it should be. They should wear in the playoffs because they just keep on winning. They're in victory formation now, so your Tanner McKee snap will give you the first of 3 to wrap this one up. The Niners, by the way, are 1 snap from losing. The Niners have basically lost. Here comes the final play, probably of their game, but they're going to lose this game, which is massive. So, Josh, just to recap today, Falcons, NFC team, lost. Giants, NFC team, lost. Panthers, NFC team, lost. Bears, NFC team, losing. They're probably going to lose that game. I think that they might have actually officially gone. Yeah, they're 30-16. Yeah, they're losing. And Niners, NFC team lost. All 5 NFC teams are losing today but the Eagles. I mean, literally a perfect 1 p.m. slate for Philadelphia in every sense of the word.
Perfection. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Second kneel is good. One more knee, and then they can get close to running this one out. Golly, what a day. What a day. Jalen Hurts, man. This is going to change how people talk about Philadelphia as well, Josh, because for the past 7 weeks, even after wins, it's been, but you can't run. Yeah, but A.J. Brown can't catch, or he's not getting enough passes. Yeah, but the defense didn't look good. Everything looked perfect today. All 4 quarters, they ran the football, they threw the football, they converted in the red zone, they got sacks. Kelee Ringo played great. They got turnovers. I mean, everything was basically perfect today. Although, did they have a turn? I guess they didn't officially have a turnover today. But they almost had a strip sack. There's your final kneel down. The game is over.
It was close. They at least didn't turn the football over themselves. So you're right. I mean, it was about as good as you could hope for.
By the way, the Jets have just taken the lead over the Bengals by 1 with 1:54 to go. In terms of Trey Henderson or Cameron Taylor-Britt trade options, that's a very important game to keep an eye on. But Philadelphia is a winner, Josh. They have done it. How about that? About that?
That is, we'll take it. Absolutely. 38-20. Get the dub.
We will take it. We will absolutely
100%.
take it.
We can play the song. We can update it. Eagles win. Come on now.
Oh, man.
Just feels right.
Oh, the Bears just scored. Oh, the Bears have a ball all the way to the 1-yard line with 1 minute left. Yeah, it's probably garbage time, though. Okay, well. You still never know. You still never know. That's right. Caleb Williams just got murdered.
EAGLES Eagles.
Let's go.
There we go.
Oh, man. Let's go. Thank goodness. Let's go. Oh, listen, after what happened in that first game, Josh, I was a little worried today. Coming in today, I was like, they should win, but no AJ, and that's a factor. Dart really looked good the past couple of weeks, and there was never a doubt today. They had a lead the entire way. They had a halftime lead. They came out in the third quarter and got an instant 3-and-out, went down and scored. I mean, everything went exactly as we could have hoped. Man, that feels good. That feels 100%. So good.
Yep, exactly what we needed. YKA with the 5 best wishes to healthy, happy baby.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We appreciate all the prayers for healthy and happy baby. Very much so.
Also, Red Scorpion with the 20 Philly Special Show memberships because it did say if the Eagles won by 10 or more, that would be happening. So shout out to you big time there. Congrats to all those getting the memberships. Edward with 5. I wish the Eagles would go back to Kelly Green permanently. Thanks, Josh and Thomas, for the play-by-play for this Eagles fan in Florida.
We appreciate that.
A lot of us would agree or at least to wear the Kelly Greens. I mean, they wear them as much as possible, right? Because it's like the 3 games that they can. They're doing it this year. And it's kind of the NFC East help in a way, right? The cheat code because they're doing it against each team in one game, so that'll be nice. But keep wearing them because it's successful.
Keep wearing them.
It works. Devin with a 5. Just picked up Tank and in one of my fantasy leagues because there's no way they're not going to use him going forward.
It's a good point. I think a lot of people will,
especially if they got. Hopefully Saquon's 100% good to go, but you just wonder, we'll keep an eye on the groin. He's got 2 weeks because of the bye week, so that's perfect time. 10 more from Red Scorpion, so 30 in total for the Philly Special Show memberships. Congrats to all those, and appreciate that big time. Andrew with a 2. I didn't see a comment. We do appreciate the support. Eagle 20 with a 2. Patullo took a step forward today.
Big step forward. This was the last 2 weeks have been a leap forward for Kevin Patullo because he hit the passing game last week.
Yep.
He hit the running game today and the passing game. I mean, the passing game was nearly flawless today, Josh. I mean, I can only think of a couple of plays that didn't work. Seemingly, I mean, it was basically flawless. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, just get it done, and the fact that he's it was like Brian Flores, right? Because as you mentioned last week. But doing that against Brian Flores, there was already, but there's some semblances of, but some of the players bailed him out, which is true. The players just making plays, backyard football, whatever you want to call it. But today, players making plays combined with you had the right play call, you had the right sequencing of play calls, you had the right tendency breakers that we talk about all the time too. Of the Eagles never really do that. Why would a defense be expecting it? But you have the play action. You have the throwing over the middle of the football field. And when you're down A.J. Brown, I think it says so much more about this offense and your play calling to be that efficient. Yes, the O-line did so much better too. They deserve a ton of credit because we've not seen that type of blocking. But I think Jeff Stoutland and that entire unit, they said it publicly, they took it personally, and it was their chance to get right. And, they absolutely proved it. So
and they did, 100%. Love to see it.
Let's see. Jalen, the Forgotten Party with a 2, says Jalen Hurts is in the MVP race now.
I think he is. That's something that people have started whispering the past week and a half or so. Very much so, especially with the quarterbacks he's played against, right, and beaten. Mm-hmm. I mean, if they just had not laid an egg in the fourth quarter against the Denver Broncos, I think he would really, very clearly be right up there nationally.
I think so too.
Everyone would agree. I think Eagle fans are going to start saying it. But I think a couple more wins, especially the next three games he plays, for sure. For sure.
IBH, Jim with the 100 bomb. Look at that.
Holy
100.
Cow.
Thomas, best wishes for you and the missus and the new edition. Diaper Fund. You are the best. You're about to enter the best time of your life. Enjoy every minute. Go Birds.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. Big time.
It means a lot. Everyone who's saying, thank you for all the donations and all the love for our baby girl. Very, very much, very much appreciated. That's way too kind.
Best
Thanks,
way to get one.
Appreciate it.
The last game before becoming a father. So there you
go.
That's
a lot of diapers. That's for sure. That's a lot of diapers. That's like a day's worth, I think.
It should be. It better be. Appreciate all you guys. Yeah, Jim, you're the man. Cedric with a 2. Happy tight end day to Dallas Goddard. Go Birds. That's right. Tight end scoring.
I know.
Getting the job done. He's been different this year. DG is so vastly underrated and I think underappreciated because he just
7
does
touchdowns.
the dirty work. He gets the touchdowns. He's making the plays when they count. He's thankfully been fairly healthy. I know he's kind of bounced in and out off of injury reports and missing a little bit, but not to the extreme. So when he's out there, it's just night and day difference. And they did all this today without AJ in the lineup as well.
Yep,
Isaac
100%.
with a 5. The Eagles and AJ still need each other. I hope they can mend the relationship somehow. I'm glad we could all share some laughs together in this win.
I totally agree. The offense you saw today plus AJ Brown is better than the offense that you saw today. I know there can be an argument that, they focused in on AJ Brown too much. That's not really true. I mean, that was what everyone was complaining about. They didn't feature AJ Brown enough. in the first couple of weeks. And so you take this offense, which we all might look back on, weeks from now and go, we just needed to give Ken Patullo more time because it's sure looking like he's starting to figure things out the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that comes with Saquon Barkley hitting stuff and A.J. Brown hitting stuff at the same time. I totally agree. This does not tell me they need to trade A.J. Brown or they don't need A.J. Brown. This tells me how much more lethal they will be with A.J. Brown. This is what you saw the entire year in 2024.
Yep, 100%. Because they can, as you said, it's they have so many ways to beat you already, and you saw that today when the offense is clicking with the offensive play calling.
Yep.
And then you just add that other element into it. It's just not. And again, you also could say to it as well as like, look, this is the Giants team, right? And the Giants were banged up. They didn't have all their starters. I know every team in the NFL is banged up. But if you want to go where you want to go, and we want to win a Super Bowl, you add AJ into it, and that gets the job done when we're playing these playoff teams, when we're 100%. Going and making this deeper run. So,
100%.
We'll see. People are going to talk about it. I'm sure, just beware all the other drama that people may spin or other comments that might be said this past week or this next
100%.
week. But Ethan with a 2. Ethan's back. Despite injuries, the Publix fried chicken rules. It does. You got to just.
It still worked
all season long.
It still
baby.
Worked. 100%. It still
can't
worked.
Deviate from it.
Yes, it did.
Publix fried chicken every Sunday. Well, every game day. That's what's on for dinner or lunch. Alex with the 2. Finally, a complete game.
They did it.
They
finally did it. And it sure took a while, but they finally did it. And guess what? The one thing people missed when everything was terrible, right? The past couple of or the early part of this season. They still won those games, Josh. Had they been 3-3, when they were playing bad, it's like, that could be bad. The fact that they won 4 big games against really good football teams has kept them ready for a run down the stretch where they have those wins against the Bucs and they have those wins against Arrowhead on the road. I mean, these are massive wins that the Birds have been able to go ahead and pull out. And now to go to 6-2 with the bye, get healthy, things are looking very up for Philadelphia.
Yes,
and
very much
by the
so.
way, quickly here, green light to go make a trade. If they had lost today, there's a real argument that you don't, spend any draft capital because, you can't beat the Giants. So you need to go get Trey Hendrickson. The Jets just won. I'm not saying it's going to be Trey Hendrickson, but Howie has the green light to go make a move. I think he does in the next couple of days.
Yeah, 100%. There's you just kind of prove the point of, obviously, the pass rush did get the job done. You're going to have other guys coming back, but if you wanted to, you see what the guys can do, the areas that you might have some weaknesses in. I'm excited. Possibilities of where they're going to go, potential moves, and they get the bye week to get 100%. Healthy, stay healthy, wherever it's at there.
100%.
Get into these other super chats too. By the way, if you're wondering or we haven't seen it yet, I am getting.
We see them all.
Older, so we'll hit on all those. I got Alex's. I think Keith is the next one. The 20 bomb here. Great show today, fellas. Congrats to you, Thomas. Go Birds.
Thank you very much. Keith. Appreciate that. Go Birds.
Big time.
Thank you very much.
Chad with 2. Big Dub. Go Birds. There we go.
Go Birds.
We're feeling in a good way right now, and if we get the Cowboys lost, like Jacob says with a 5, Cowboys lost today, and we're running away with a division.
If the Cowboys could lose today, oh my gosh, I need to go paint my face orange. I want the Broncos to win so bad.
Broncos are favored,
today.
Oh
my gosh,
they could.
And if the Packers lose tonight, you literally have the ultimate Sunday, like the ultimate Sunday, like batting 1,000 Sunday. It'd be unbelievable.
Be feeling in a very good way if we can have that happen. Ja'Cory with a 2. Jahan touchdown is my favorite play this season already.
That was fun.
Straight up mossing the guy.
Josh called it. It was just like the Jaguar game in Kelly Green where he mossed that guy too. It's the exact same thing. The exact same thing.
How great is it? Hadn't seen him basically all since week 1. We a couple catches, but since week 1, the bomb that he caught against Dallas, you're like, oh hey, don't forget about Jahan Dotson, and for that play to come against the blitz and throw it up the way they did, that just doesn't get better. Philly boy with a 10. Wow, and I didn't even need my blood pressure meds. Thanks, guys. Go
How about
Birds.
that? That's right. That's was our
first
win. Game all year without any blood pressure medication. That's crazy. First game since the Super Bowl without blood pressure meds in the second half.
Honestly, that's crazy to think about. But to breathe a sigh of relief. We said, can we feel that way going into the fourth quarter? It had been a long time. We remember now. Czar with a 5. Go Birds. DHs.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Let's go.
Tom with a 10. Took till week 8, but the Eagles finally didn't get outscored. LOL.
That's right. Finally didn't get outscored. That's right. It helps. That definitely helps.
The job done. Silver, the Cold Steel with a 5. I got the Publix Fried Chicken 2 also. Okay, we got multiple people here. The Publix
Fried Chicken is the magic sauce this week. We need a Publix Fried Chicken sponsorship on this show.
Apparently so. If there's anybody with Publix or knowledge, feel free to reach out. We would take a live stream sponsor even, and we'll eat some chicken on camera if you need.
Why not? Why not?
Whatever for the magic. As Silver also said, Kelly Green magic is combined with that. Go Birds.
Yeah, the Kelly Green magic for sure. Yep.
Jeffrey with a 2 would still love to see Howie get a great rusher, pass rusher in that. But
I would too. I think Nolan's going to make a big difference. I know BG is going to make a big difference, but yeah, I would not mind. I would not mind an extra edge.
Yep.
Dolphins won today, but I still think the Dolphins are probably selling at 2-6. But yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. Nolan's going to get a sack on
for sure
Monday night. 2
for
weeks
sure because you're going to be there.
I'm
going
to be there. Yep. So he's gotten a sack at every game that I've gone to, and he also terrorizes. I assume Zach Tom is going to play. It'd be a couple weeks from here, but he terrorized him in the playoff game. So
yes, he did.
I'm just like, all right, you know what? I'll take the Nolan Smith over on sacks, but
100%.
That's kind of a given. Mario with a 2. Did you guys see AJ deleting tweets about Jalen?
Yeah, which Josh says is true. There was some confusion there, but Josh checked, and so it seems to be that he did do that, which is will be an interesting. But now it's a bye, so we're not going to hear from them for a week. So maybe it's the perfect time to delete tweets because then we don't have to talk about it, or they won't be asked about it. But
hopefully
I'm sure there'll be a question in the post game for Jalen Hurts. I'm pretty sure.
Probably, unfortunately, yeah. And it's just the storyline that, especially nationally, continues to pick up. But I saw it. At this point, I still don't really care too much. The Eagles are winning games. Even as Jeffrey Lurie was saying in a recent interview, like, it's about winning. We have the right guys in place, and we're going to do the most important thing for the team. Like, they're keeping AJ Brown. The most important thing for the team, and going, like we said earlier, going to where you want to go, is still AJ Brown making plays because he's unguardable and just makes this offense that much better. But it's a lot of drama, and unfortunately, it's continued to be stirred up now. So, Cold Cash with a 5. Nothing's better than going into a bye on a dub. Congrats on the baby Thomas.
Totally agree.
Got to see her in an Eagles jersey.
I'm sure you will. We actually don't have. We have a lot of Eagles clothes we were gifted. We don't have an Eagles jersey, but she'll have plenty of Eagles clothes, I'm sure. Especially on that Monday night, because it'll be her first game as a human being, which is crazy.
Get that dub,
but. Got to get that dub on her first time watching the Eagles, right? Good first impressions.
Oh, yeah. Starting out with a big one. JR Crit with a 5. In all seriousness, AJ needs to get it together and stop being a distraction. Let's grow together and win.
Yep. I agree.
If we were to, that would be like 90, because there's some trolls out there, but that would be like 97%, I feel like. Everybody's in the same boat. Just stop with the drama. Get it together. Like, it's about the team. Nobody really cares anymore. Get the job done. Get the wins. And figure it out. Isaac with a 5. If we win the Super Bowl this year, I'll see you all on Broad Street. I can see it now. Thomas climbing up a light pole and Josh flipping a minivan.
I don't know if we would do that. I don't know. As a new father, I don't know if I'm allowed to climb light poles, but we'd probably be there at the parade.
It's a bit extreme. Just
not committing felonies. But
we could be there
for sure.
We'll 100% be there if the Eagles host the NFC Championship game, because that is our duty.
That's our tradition
at this point.
It is our duty. Yep, they never lost.
That would certainly happen.
Twice.
Flight Sphere with a 5. All of a sudden, everyone's saying it's just the Giants. LOL. Hurts ramping up his MVP campaign. 5-0 in the Kellys. It's our super suit.
No, because everyone said, the Giants, they look red hot.
I know. Yep.
You know, the Giants were really 2-0 going into this game. I know they blew that game last week, but everybody had the Giants as like the red hot, sexy team in the NFL. And now we can't go back and be like, oh, no, it's just the Giants, the Giants. No.
You see the percentage of people that took the spread on because the Giants were plus 7.5, and people were like, what? Are you getting 7.5 points for the team that blew? Yeah, everybody going on that one. So I know, but it's how quickly the narrative shift, and they quickly, well, it's just the Giants. They're a losing record, and you're playing at home. What make all the excuses you want to? They took advantage of it.
100%.
DeGene enthusiast with a 2, but Hurts can't throw the ball. JK,
that's what I've been told. That's what that's what I was told. I was told Tanner McKee should definitely he would make this offense look better, which was a lie.
He would be able to get him to click somehow.
Probably a clickbait lie, but yeah.
There's always somebody out there. And Joe with a 10 bomb says, "Go Birds, baby. Go Birds, baby. Appreciate it, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Got those. Okay. I think I ran through all the super chats here, but let me go ahead and spin real quickly because, again, I had 229 people, so I got to do that one. And then get yours set up there as well, Thomas. I've got, okay, all right, so I think I've got this one set up here for mine first. So this is any jersey of your choice. Good luck all. The 229 that did say Saquon Barkley on the game preview video, obviously. And we'll see. Good luck. Who's it going to be? Fly Eagles Fly 2025. Congratulations. Okay. I don't know if that person is in the chat here or not, but I will respond to them in the video, and I'll also mention it, on the game video or on the game recap video. Email me, thephillyspecialshow@gmail.com. Need to hit me up. I'll get the other info and everything else too. There you go. Share that out. But Fly Eagles Fly 2025. Congratulations. Went with a comment of first touchdown, Saquon, and he gets it rolling this week, which he absolutely did. Deserves the win there because he called it for sure. Got it rolling in a big way. We needed that so badly. Okay, let me get the other one now. Mine was going to be Jaxson Dart. Let's see if anyone got a Jaxson Dart final touchdown, because we forget he had that 2-yard rushing touchdown on my Saturday show. So this is for Jordan Spector, Art Jalen Hurts piece for the potential future MVP. So okay, it's not a bad one to win. IBH wants me to post a picture when the baby is born. I'm sure I will. Monday is when it happens. Next Monday, not tomorrow. The next Monday. So I'm sure we will post. All right, getting the comments here. And then we'll sort it for... All right, I think we've got it. Let's see. There we go. Is there a Jaxson Dart? All right, last touchdown score, Dart. We have... Oh, we do. We have 9 of them. Wow. Okay. There's a decent amount. Okay, so this is for Jordan Spector art piece. Okay. I'll announce it again on tomorrow's show, but let's see. Here we go. Good luck all. Who's it going to be? It is... Oh, that's weird. Somebody misspelled. Okay. Mike does not win, apparently. Sorry, Mike. Misspelled Goddard, and it picked up the last part of Goddard, D-A-R-T. Okay. So did not say it. So that's not going to work. Unfortunately, we're going to spin this one again. Apologies. All right. New winner. Second one. I think it kept Mike. I don't know why it does that. I hope it's not Mike. There we go. Keith Van Orden did say Dart final score, as everybody can see. Congrats, so Keith wins. Let me know down below. Keith. Send me an email. It'll be posted on tomorrow's show too, so you'll all the details will be on that show. But send me an email, thomasmottshow@gmail.com. Prove it's you. That's how everyone reaches out to me. So congrats, Keith. There we go. Got the wins. 2 more super chats coming in late, but I'll get to those here, and then we will wrap. Appreciate you guys as always. Tom with a 5 says took till week 8, but the Eagles finally didn't get outgained in yardage. LOL. Congrats, Thomas. It's a great point. That's a great point. Thank you very much, by the way. But it's a great point. Everything, this was as good as it gets. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. I know I said that all day long, but man, this was 100%. Everything was perfect. Everything was perfect today. Man, it feels so good. Kyle Friend double missed super chat. They're either not coming through. Who's did he? Chat? I didn't see it on. I did not see it on his double end. Missed super chat. Very disappointed. Where's where? We try not to. You said Kyle. He says, yeah, Kyle Friend commented. Kyle, what was the... It's not... Type again. Never showed up on my side. Yeah, I mean, you don't need a super chat, but where was the... Yeah, I'm trying to scroll up. The only other super chat that I have here right now is Trey Day with a 2, said, commented about Saquon and he scored first. Yes, Trey, you were one of the 229. Yes. Unfortunately, you didn't get picked, but you were one of 229. And... that one went to Fly Eagles Fly 2025. Yep. So they'll have a chance to claim it. I'll mention it multiple times. They can contact me, and I'll get the info. But we'll continue to do those all year, all season. And Kyle, I'm double checking to see. I don't see it. If there's anything on the super chat, and I'm not. Yeah, I don't see any. Don't see it. I feel like I read all those. Yeah, if there's... I'm not seeing a follow-up comment either about what was said there. I would just mention it. We do our best to try to mention those, but there's nothing that's showing up on my side. So sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kyle maybe has bounced as well because I'm not seeing any follow-ups. So okay. Sorry, Kyle. We try. My bad. If I missed it, it was totally my mistake. there's all the super chats in order, and it doesn't go away until I put it up on the screen. So I I'm shocked that I did miss it.
Don't think we had it.
But
don't think we had it.
I'll make it up, I guess, on the next time if you've already missed it and you catch it back. But we do appreciate you guys, as always. Try to do our best. Gen 50 with a congrats, Papa T. So
thank you very much.
Said that.
Appreciate that.
And yes, we got all sorts of stuff as we'll continue to do game recaps. Stay tuned for that. And the giveaways will continue. Eagles on the bye week. And like we mentioned as well, lots of stuff planned here coming up. But then, next week, next two weeks from now, but I'll just go ahead and say it. I'll probably mention it multiple times. I'm not going to be there for the game stream. Thomas, I don't know if we've officially decided. We'll see. It's kind of TBD.
See. I'm going to try.
We'll see. With the whole situation. But that would be at the absolute maximum. The only game that we don't stream would be the Packers.
Yes.
That's an if.
Yes.
So for that being the case. But otherwise, appreciate you guys. Eagles 6-2. Last super chat actually here. Robert with the 2. Why is YouTube interrupting your live feed? I don't know.
I don't know. Why is it? I think it's been fine. If it is, I don't know.
Yeah, it was good earlier. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, though. We appreciate the super
Maybe
chat,
because they're like, hey, get off the Eagles already ended. So they're like, we don't need to keep streaming. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Random. It's had some issues recently, but appreciate you guys as always again. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you until next time. Go Birds.
Go Birds.